Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gran Turismo 7. Yes, it is an unusual game that we find ourselves in, but I fancy doing some racing on here. Haven't really done a huge amount, and thought why not have a go at live streaming some multiplayer races and see what might happen. We're going to do some different classes. I'll probably do some slightly silly races involved as well as time goes on, and yeah, we're kind of going to see what happens, really. We're starting off with some Group 4 cars, which is a nice, sensible place to start, really. Now, if you would like to take part in this, if you have Gran Turismo 7 and want to join, you are more than welcome to. This is like a public lobby, if you will. It's just called FailRace. If you can find it, you can join it. And yeah, we will go do some racing. Drive like a plank and you will be kicked. But, you know, we're going to be, I say, fairly chill. We're not going to be crazy strict with everything. But, yeah, if you drive like a complete plank, you will be kicked out from the session. Now, we're starting at Brands Hatch. Anything can happen around here. I like Brands Hatch, good track. This circuit. I don't know what's good in Group 4. I don't know how well balanced stuff is at all. I've got a Mustang, because why not? Basically, it's one of the few options that I do have. We've got McLarens. Normally Megane Trophy is the thing I go for. They're very, well, they were very good in Gran Turismo Sport. I don't know if they still are. Very good handling. Do they still are here? Sylvia Touring car, another McLaren's my Mustang. Someone's got a Genesis. There's a Subaru. There's a GT86. Another Mustang. We've got a super race car. Who knows what Pharaoh is going to end up driving around. And there is also, of course, always the chance for weather. No one knows what we might see in terms of weather because I have it set to random. So it could chuck it down by the end of the race, which is always entertaining. I do like that you have the option to buy. I noticed this when I've not really played much around with the lobbies on this game. I love that you have the option to go and buy tyres in the lobby in case somebody's got a, whatchamacallit? Somebody's got a car without wet tyres, shall we say. So yeah, we've got balance of power on. I don't know how. The hope is that it'll be vaguely balanced. I don't know how balanced it's going to be. The answer is probably not very. But the hope is it'll be somewhat close to balanced. I don't want this. There we go. That's the camera angle we were looking for here. Now, I know how fast the Megane Trophy is when it comes to this circuit. It was my kind of go-to car back on GT Sport for Brands Hatch. We have got everybody on equal tyres, so we're all on the racing hard tyres. That should be, hopefully, some semblance of balance. Who knows, really? I know for a fact I am not going to be outstandingly fast on this game. I don't have the experience on Gran Turismo. I played it a bit this morning to try and get vaguely into the mindset in the hope that I might be vaguely closer to the mindset of this game. But we will see. Oh, that's not got the grip quite through there, but I was hoping it did. We're Rallycross Mustang. It's fine. There is a Rally Mustang in this game. This is not supposed to be it, but but we can pretend, right? That's how it works. We'll just do a quick. We'll try and get a full lobby before we get underway. We will see. I have got this set, so in theory, going forward, each time it should be a reverse grid. So we should have a reverse grid of the previous race or something like that. Make things exciting, shall we say. Make things a challenge for those that are very fast. Me not being one of them. We'll probably be starting somewhere vaguely near the front, which is fine. Ooh. That's wandering a little bit. Blakey's up in second on the... oh, that's way too late under brake. We can kind of get away with a really super late apex. It's not the best way to do it, but it will kind of work. Oh, I have... no, I have got things working there. Sorry, I was just looking at my stream stuff my stream overlays are working. Never mind, I thought for a second they weren't. Little, oh, does the reverse grid not work? Oh, that sucks. I like the reverse grid, that was really fun on GT Sport. We had some fun races with the old reverse grid settings. That's going to be an awkward place. Thankfully, it is out of the way. Whoa. That's about the limit of what I can do with a Mustang. Through there. I have a feeling. I have a feeling we might get thrashed here, but it's fine. As long as we can have a fun race. That's the bit that matters. And hopefully, as time goes on, we will get a little bit more competent. It does look like Blakey's McLaren is catching us. Blakey will have less bad luck than on GTA. That's the hope. But for Blakey, at least. I think we're... No, that's too early on the brakes now. Well, it's not a great lap around here, but it is at least a slightly better one. Welcome everyone who is just joining. Welcome everyone who is just tuning in. I was trying to keep out of the way of everybody as we get down to turn 1. Yeah, I mean, there's easily a couple more seconds in that car. Oh, I like the livery on the Silvia, making it look like a NASCAR. That's very cool. That's very cool indeed. Right. We are just going to load this up. We're going to start a race. As spaces appear... Players are still initializing. Oh, okay. I just jump back here. Have we still got someone... We still got something going on. Are we not ready? Game? Who is initializing? Can we... I guess no, zombies down there. They're all in cars. What the... Here comes the other part of this stream where I go, ah! I don't know what's broken. What's broken? No, petrol's here. Petrol's connected. Zombie's connected and got a car. What? Is everybody set now? It reloaded a list down there. Oh, okay, we've got somebody connecting. Okay, we have got 16. Right, okay, that's why, because we have got people hopefully getting connected. It's the fun of making up things as we go along, and we will keep fingers crossed that it works. Oh, the lobbies have been playing up. I mean, we've got everyone connected. It's looking good so far, but let's not jinx it. Yeah. We are expecting things to be broken, but we shall try our best. We shall try our best. So, that should be everybody in. Is everybody in with a car? I mean, I think everybody's connected with a car. We've got some people with very high driver ratings, which, yeah, I mean, they're going to be fast. Can we... Well, this is a good start. How does one begin a race? Here is the question. We have a whole lobby. We've got all of our cars. Everyone's selected. Everyone's connected. Right? And then, I believe... I don't even know who's not initialized. It doesn't tell me. Who is not initializing? Who do we have to boot? Who's not... Oh. Well, someone's disconnected. Quick! Nope. Oh, game. I don't know how to... How do I even determine who is ready and who isn't? That is the question. I mean, I think everyone for the cars, from what I saw when I was loading in, once they've got the car picture, they should be selected. So, there we go. Apparently, if you're in the pits, go into, like, spectate mode or something. Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows why it's broken. And I don't know how to fix it. What happens if we go into spectate mode? Can I... No. Wondering if I could do anything from here. Right, so basically, sometimes the game just doesn't work. I so love games when it's 6 months after release and they don't actually work. How is it this broken? How on earth is it this broken? This, you know, far into a game's release? How are you this crap? Right, let's just... I don't know whether this is going to work. I'm going to try something. We're just going to try Right, if you are not in this menu, you're going to have to leave. Because I can't even change the pissing track. Why? Why are you this awful? I don't want preset weather, I want random, because random's a lot more fun. You know, we've had enough problems with Horizon over the times, and I thought Horizon was a generally broken game, but this really takes the piss. Okay, I'm making a new lobby. I'm sorry, folks, we're going to have to start again and see what happens, pretty much. This is absolutely piss poor from this game. Sure, whatever, it doesn't really matter. The chances of this working are so tiny that, well, they shouldn't be tiny. This should work, but apparently not. Because I played, I did some of the sport modes a little while ago, and that was kind of fun. So I kind of just expected this to work. We will... just whatever. We will create a room, and we will see what happens. And we will try and do something. I don't really know. I don't really know. What car am I going to drive? I'm going to say... Screw it, let's go with a different car for us. Why not? Sure, that should work. Thank you very much, Andrew, for the donation. Saying, what happens when Kermit the Frog's car breaks down? It gets towed. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. There's going to be a boo to you from chat, and indeed from me. We will be entertained by terrible, terrible puns while we try and get everybody connected. Maybe everyone can. God knows what we're going to see going on for this one. I don't know whether a fresh lobby is going to help. It might not. I don't know if the GT86 is going to be better around here. Honestly, I would be happy to go do some racing at this point. Even GT Sport at least let us go racing. Like, it was something. We at least got racing going on there. If all else fails, I was going to piss off and play single player. if all else fails, that'll be the next stage, or I'll play the sport mode or something. I don't know. We'll see. This is shockingly bad. That we've got to this point. How long has this game been out now? 6 months, something like that. Maybe not quite. Something along those lines, and a simple lobby doesn't work. Something's just shot off from the pit box. I mean, I like these. I like these screens. I like the way it has you sat in the lobby. You can kind of see the cars doing hot laps. I also like the Mustang over here. That is a fantastic livery. That is my favourite of the V8 supercars. Admittedly, it should be on a Volvo, but that is still an absolutely awesome livery to have. Right. Let's play the guessing game. Chat, place your bets. Will this work? My guess is no. My bet is very much no. We'll let everyone get cars, and once people have cars, if we could hurry up with getting cars, just so I can press race and see what happens. Oh, hello, Eve. We've got a cat who's come to say hello. She shoved her head under the monitor, so I've just... If you move, we are just going to have cat head in the way, although I don't think you can fit through there. So, fingers crossed, we don't have cat blocking the track. I mean, we know that car down there is trying to do something, so that car there has been... Eve, do you want to come run servers? You do a better job than this game, I feel. I feel like you would be more productive. You, fast asleep on my desk, taking up rooms you shouldn't really be, is more productive than whoever designed these servers. Eve, you could design better servers, couldn't you? We'll put you in charge of server design. Honestly, a hamster running around in a bloody wheel would run servers better than we currently have going on. Yeah. I don't know what... I don't know who to kick. If I knew who wasn't initialized, I would kick them in a second, but I don't know who it is. So I don't know how to fix the problem. Like, I don't know... It doesn't have any way of telling me who is not readied up, essentially. Is there a way to see... I guess if we see who's out on track, and if they're out on track... Okay, there's 14 cars. I don't know who is the one we're missing. Oh, bloody hell, this is going to be fun in games. I think I've got to figure out who's not running, and then it might let me figure out who I need to kick. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, okay, so there's 14 cars actually kind of signed in. Okay. Could you just park there? I wanted a better menu. So max power seems to be in, because that's showing up there. We know they're in. We know they're... Why can I not have... Oh, for Christ's sake. This is just the most difficult thing in the world. Oh. Eve, do you want to come stream for me? You could take over. And we could sort that out. I wish I could figure out. So, who do I think... No, okay, so the Evo's in. That's parked. That's going. I'm parked. Savvy's parked. Playing a guessing game of try and figure out which one. Yeah, Max Power's trying to get connected, but I think they will get connected. Where have they gone? Have they gone back? No, they've conked out. Okay, well, they were in. I don't think I've seen that car in. Don't think I've seen the Viper. Is the Viper about? Okay, we're looking for a Viper. Oh, no. The McLaren's in. We're looking for the Viper. Has anybody seen a Viper? Have I narrowed it down? Right, I'm very, very sorry. I do not mean to... I don't mean to be nasty, however, I don't think you're connected properly. So, I'm going to try something. I apologise profusely. Hey! Okay, we figured it! We figured it! The Viper! I'm very sorry, Viper driver. We've got somewhere! A race is beginning! We're starting a race! I don't know how well this is going to go, but we're starting a race. Right. I wish it would tell you who wasn't initialized. Oh no, don't put me towards the front! Dangerous things are about to happen, because I don't know... I don't think I've ever driven this car, and Christ, my sound is weird. Apologies if the sound goes funky, but... we have a race! We are off! We are probably going to fall all the way to the back, but... a race is afoot right now, as we head towards turn 1, and sure enough, Well, it's probably have expected that sort of thing going on at the first corner. Honestly, I'm almost happy to fall back and then we can kind of work our way forward from there. I haven't had any practice at all, so God knows what we are going to be like in terms of pace. We will go to the outside here. Oh, well, we had gone to the outside. I was being all safe and everything, and something weird went on to the inside of us. I don't even know what happened there, but something did happen. We've come out of all of this, and we're in a 6th place, though. I don't know where GT4 cars, Group 4 cars, I guess you should say. Oh, well, McLaren paid... Whoa. Don't know if I got a hit there, or I just bounced it off a curb and got sideways. It got very sideways all of a sudden. There is a Mustang having a look to the inside. Don't know whether Stevie can hold that. A little bit lag jittery from a Stevie there. I'm going to have a look underneath. Can't do it. We will just coast it in through here and try and get a good exit, which we actually do. We actually, yeah, not a bad exit for the Toyota here. And but we're not going to find a way past in the penultimate corner. Even in the final corner is going to be difficult, I should think, even with these cars. Oh, God. Carefully does it. There will be different strengths and weaknesses. There is balance of power going on. And there are different... So even with balance of power, some cars will be faster down a straight, some cars will be faster in the corners. I have a feeling... Oh, the Mustang has lagged and we've overtaken it. I mean, it works. If, you know, it wasn't really the way I intended on doing it, but it did do the job. Yeah, we definitely not got the straight line speed here. Uh-oh, Mustang's going to have a look to the inside. We're going to go middle, 3 wide. Subaru is on the outside of all that, and we have made it work. We have survived! Although I think there are some very quick cars going to be recovering. The Volvo Mustang is on the march. That was too early. Way too early on the brakes there, I think. Whoa! I mean, we were a bit early on the brakes. It was a good thing we were, to a degree, because, yeah, they're outbraking battle behind us. At least we didn't get completely falling off the track. Stevie's going to understeer quite a lot. It's kept it on the circuit. Can we be quick through this section? I like this part of the track. We are fairly nicely through there. We've got to watch out for Blakey. There's a 155. There's something else in there. I don't know. Not sure. Get front end turn through penultimate corner, and we'll go back to following a Mustang. That was not quick enough. It's very bobbly. Very bobbly over those curbs. I have a feeling we're going to have trouble this next lap around, and I suspect they are going to be looking for a way past us. Like, we've been enjoying relatively calm time, although the more they fight each other, the more everyone behind fights each other, the better it is for me. But I do think they're faster. Oh, I don't know whether it's a laggy Mustang or whether the Mustang got turned across. We're going to have a Blakey having a look, I think, at some point. So we're just going to kind of park it on the apex a little bit there, make it difficult, not difficult enough. Blakey's going to cross us over, and I think the McLaren will get us here. God damn it. We will keep it on a tight line down towards here. Blakey can not quite get across for a conventional line, so we will duck underneath. Oh, I can't. Blakey's just able to carry a bit more speed. Here comes that Alfa Romeo as well. I mean, we were worried about that. I was expecting it to be quick. And sure enough, they have got some speed, although they have got it a little bit wrong through here. There's only a smidge, though. Oh, we've got another Subaru behind us. We will try and not hemorrhage too many more positions. However, I think fast cars are catching up now. Although after the Volvo Mustang, there's a little bit of a gap, which we will probably fall into. Okay, we will be a little bit wide there. If them two want to fight each other, I will try and pick up any piece. I'm just not carrying enough speed with this car. You can be a lot braver through that final corner than I am being. We need to carry a bit more speed if we want to challenge Blakey and the Alpha there. Oh, well, Subaru. Subaru tangled with the McLaren. I mean, we were off track. I feel like we didn't really have anywhere else to go. In that one, we're just avoiding everyone else's tangle a little bit in front. A little bit sneaky from us. We will dive under brakes there. Oh, there's some weird lag, like cars lagging about in this. The Alpha was all sorts of twitchy there. That was sort of very strange. Can we look for a way past Blakey? Can we match Blakey's pace, really, is the question. Oh, possibly, if Blakey's going to run wide like that. That is all the invitation I need. Thank you very much. We will find a way past. Does mean we're going to have 3 cars, angry cars now, behind us, looking for a way past. Oh, Petrol must have made a mistake, because they were running in second and have dropped back. I've been so busy watching the back of Blakey's McLaren, wasn't seeing what was going on further up. Oh, Subaru's got us here. It's got underneath us on the exit there. Just a better run than we were getting. Although is having a little bit of a bobble mid-corner. I can't do much more than that. Fought it as hard as I could, and that was as good as we were going to be able to get. It's a better lap time and everything. Is Blakey going to have a look into turn 1? Don't think so. I mean, you're honestly probably better off having a look at turn... It's technically turn 3 here, because I guess there's kind of a kink on this straight. I've just not got the speed off the car. I'm not quick enough. I'm not getting the lines right on the exit of these corners. We're just not quite carrying enough speed. Although the only plus point for me is we are at least sending Blakey the long way round. Oh, I'm so glad that got stopped in the way that it did. I thought we were going to the back of a Subaru. We've actually got surprisingly good run on the exit there. Did not think that would be the case. Subaru will go defensive. The Mustang is having a wander about, having a look. Too early on the brakes down there as well, aren't we? I'm not carrying enough momentum in these corners. That's annoying. That is annoying. I know I'm faster than this. Just not quite got it right at the moment. That was better, though. That was a lot more like it. Blakey might be a little too far back, actually, now, to do all too much. We're going to understeer a bit wide, not enough. The Alfa Romeo's up to second and long gone. We are going to have a couple more corners to try and fend off that McLaren. Oh, that's... Oh, there. We've gone very wide. Oh, well, that's all sorts of horrible bouncing around and nope. I mean, Blakey decided to push us. Not great by me. I will be the first to say. Not the best piece of driving we've ever had. Some wandering around was had. I'll take a 6th. I'll take a 6th. It could have been a lot worse. Jesus, you get no money for multiplayer races on here whatsoever. Shouldn't be surprised, though, really. Should we? Hey, you know, it could have got a lot worse. That could have got an awful lot worse for me, which, you know, I will take in everything. I'm not sure I like the GTA 6. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not terrible. However, it's also not great. Okay, let's go somewhere different. Shall we load up? You know what? Let's go into Lagos for 5 laps with completely random weather. I think all that works. We'll stick with the Group 4 cars as this. Ooh. That looks decidedly iffy. That looks decidedly iffy on the old weather front. I am going to have a Mustang. I'm going to try the Mustang. I'm going to try the Mustang for this one. We will enter this. I mean, we're hoping the balance of power kind of works things out, but I'm not sure. I mean, look, if you've played this game a lot and know what are the fastest Group 4 cars, don't drive them. Basically, I don't know what are the fastest in this category at all. I've not played it enough to know. But yeah, for the sake of having a fun race, let's not have ridiculous stuff. That seems reasonable to me. So, yeah, I mean, I've gone for the Mustang because there is the option... I thought rain could be on every track in this game. I thought it was, you know, a possibility of rain everywhere. I could be wrong, though, of course. I don't know. I have got rain tyres available. You can buy them. I have not running them at the moment, but I have got them. So if the rain did fall and cause mayhem, then we would be okay. In theory, at least. Oh. Ah, ghosty mode. What's going to happen here? This is only going to end, well, I'm sure. No, it sorted itself out before we come out of the pit lane. I was very much expecting that, just to do something weird. Let's face it, the game's not exactly been stable so far. So, let's see. Okay, maybe we can't get rain at this particular track. However, with it being set to random weather, there is always a chance. There's always changeable as well. So it's always a good idea to have some cars with wet tyres. And I guess track temperature will make a difference. I don't know all the ins and outs of it. I feel like this handles better than the GT86. Hello, Eve. You've gone back to your... You've really taken to sleeping on the end of my desk. Normally, she sleeps on the cat tree, but that is behind me. However, today, that is a wheel on the grass and some... going sideways for us. Oh, I know why she's not on the cat tree, because Cass is there. That would explain much. That would explain a lot of things. We're just going to do a couple of warm-up laps. Kind of try and learn the car. I like the Interlagos circuit. It's a fun track. I am currently driving on controller. I'm sure there will be some people who are on wheels. I haven't got stuff set up to run on a steering wheel at the moment. It's not... I mean, it's better on a wheel. It works on a controller. I am... oh, God. I am sure... that's a big slide. I am sure you could be very fast on a controller. I'm not going to use that as an excuse for why I'm not very good at this game. I'm just inexperienced, so... yeah, that's that pretty much. We will have a woolala. Thank you very much. I shall read before we start the race. That's too brave. That's far too brave down there. We will give the Subaru some space. There's no real point in fighting that one. Yeah, tyres are all locked to the same. So everyone's on the same compound tyre. It should be locked as far unless it's changed the settings in between rounds, which, knowing this lobby system, could well happen. We've got good low speed turning, pretty solid in this, which I like. I mean, I know I'm never going to be the fastest car here, full stop. If I'm a easy enough car to drive that I can be consistent, even though I'm consistently middling speed, consistency is important and everything. Subaru's a little wide through there. That's fine. We won't catch it. I mean, we had a wheel on the grass in the braking zone, so we're not going to be stupid fast, of course, on this lap will be a couple of seconds, a fair bit more than that actually, off the pace, or a couple of seconds of our sort of pace there. I think we will get this loaded. I think we'll get this started. We will see what the race will do. It is behaving itself. Good news! We will have some celebratory, not donuts, because the traction control is really, really aggressive on this game. It's really, I mean, it's, I guess, traction control is supposed to stop, but it's not wheel spin, but some games does still let you spin. Oh, we're down in. You know what, I'm happy starting in 11th, to be honest with you. Oh, we're off. Jesus, sorry, I didn't have much time to read donations. She'll read afterwards. We are off and underway in the Mustang. Got a much better start than the GT86 in front of us. We are to the the outside at turn 1. Oh, outside of everything. There's a BMW was going the wrong way into turn 1. Okay. Oh, what is that? Okay, McGann, come on now. I say that, we were late on the brakes into that. At least we didn't go almost to bloody... That's a terrible rejoin from the McGann there, and it's now lagging, and it's rally crossing, and God knows where that's going to end up. Can I find a way past it safely? What is this lag? It's ridiculously laggy. We're going to have a fire up the inside here, I think, and hopefully be able to carry the momentum through, which we will. That's very helpful as we head towards the very busy mid-sector of this race. It is incredibly crowded selection of GT4 cars. The leaders are miles gone. The top two have absolutely vanished as we are going 3 wide everywhere in jittery, laggy cars. I'm going to find a way past down there, I don't think. I think we're just going to have to sit and wait for a minute. We are going to go to the outside, maybe. We've got a good run, but I've got nowhere to go with it. And I think that's a lot of what's happening here. We've got cars with very good runs, but not necessarily anywhere to go with it. We have snuck our way to the inside, and we have snuck our way past. I thought my radar was showing me as clear there. Sorry, Subaru, I didn't really mean to put you at a wall. I thought the radar was showing me as I was clear. I was not quite reading where I was on it. Right. Okay. Late on the brakes into turn 1. Subaru is there having a look. I don't think it's going to be able to get a good second part of this, although I haven't got a good second part of this because we get boxed in by Stevie having a struggle. It's very busy mid-pack racing here. We've got we've got another Subaru to the outside. We're kind of parked in the middle of the circuit at the moment, which, I mean, it is okay. We're kind of safe here. The Supra is a smidge slow off that corner. I'm liking the Mustang a lot more than I was the GT86. I will say that much. Definitely much preferring this car. Third gear will work as we pass the Subaru once again. We're about to get... Well, we got dive bombed, but I think we had a sort of teamwork dive bomb going on there. I'm not sure if the Supra was pushed into that one, but things went on. If I could just get away from that, I would be happy. Focus on catching this group ahead. Just leave the mayhem behind. Focus on group ahead. I think... Oh, I've got Sammy up in third, which was actually the car in front of us on the grid, so they've done really well to keep themselves out of trouble. We've got a good run up the hill. We know we're quicker than the Sylvias in the straight line, or at least I think we are. Possibly. We should be faster than them. Well, maybe not. Maybe last time they were just all stuck in traffic or something. Or had bad exits. Because, yeah, last time we cruised past a Sylvia up the hill, but this time not so much. Onto the brakes for turn 1 we go. My focus is more get a good second part of it, which I can't quite do because Sylvia is very slow mid-corner. Though the Subaru's got a lot of understeer on its own back there. Yeah, we were going to be quick through turn 1, but we couldn't quite utilise it. Not going to be able to have a look there to the inside on the way in, but Sylvia runs wide. That will be a position for me. I think the Subaru is a little quicker than we are. That does seem to have caught very quickly. But for now, we will roll it in. Nah, not going to be able to defend this. A little bit too much understeer. Might be able to fight back if I'm clever. Through here, trying to pin the Subaru in an awkward position. Not pinned it enough. Kinda worked. Not well enough, though. Oh, wheel on the dirt. Wheel on the dirt is bad. Oh, damn it. Okay, Subaru, you can bugger off and chase those. I will sit here and struggle. It's the patented FailRace technique of do badly. Say, oh god, it's a mess. Big messes are going on behind us. I'm hoping we finish the race before the big messes catch us. That's what we're aiming for. What is it? Oh, we've got Rotato that's very fast. Won the first race. We've got Blakey coming to catch us as well. We are trying. Oh, that's a big sideways moment for the car ahead. That we will try and avoid clogging into the back of it. Want to make the most of a good exit down here if we can, which we might be able to do. Is it Ferrari behind us? Oh, the NSX, I think, perhaps. Okay, the Mazda goes across to defend. That's fine, not that fussed about that. Oh, Mazda way too late on the brakes there. I think the Mazda's going to move over and give the places back. That wasn't intentional. It was busy trying to defend from me and just missed the braking point completely there. We have snuck our way up into a 4th place. Still got all the understeer in the world through there. And we might... this time around we might be able to fight off the Subaru for a little bit longer. It's going to try fire it the long way around here. It's just got the acceleration that I don't. Can't match it off the corner. I can match it kind of mid-corner, but it just gets its power down so much better than we do here. Oh, Blakey has caught up. Blakey in the Ferrari? Possibly. Don't have time to figure out everything. Sorry, chat. The difficulty with this, of course, is that... when we're in the middle of a busy race, don't really have time to pay much attention. Going to lose out to the Toyota, and now we've got a Blakey having a look as well as we run down towards the first corner. And I don't know what we're going to try here. Anything clever we can do maybe to get back past, get a good exit, and them two fight each other. Might be able to just outrun someone. Duck underneath, perhaps. The jittering is really bad. Jittering's really weird and off-putting. Oh, we've got Rotatos having a look as well. It's going to be almost 4 wide down here. Try to brake as late as we dare to try and make this one stick. Oh, well, tried to put it around the outside. Well, then we got murdered. Thanks for that. Yeah, I mean... Well, I don't know whether Blakey bumped us or, to be honest with you, that was a lag jitter and a half from that. But either way, we tried to go around the outside, and the Ferrari ended up out wide and pushed us off the track a bit, and then it still went wrong. God damn it. As I said, I do think I prefer driving this to the GT86. However, Chris making that Toyota work. There's bound to be some contact before the end of this race going on. Oh, what the hell happened there? I'm sorry. Oh, what the hell happened there? Was that a curb that did that? I'm really sorry, Blakey. Once that was gone, there was no stopping that one. It was almost as bloody bad as Larson's crash. I think I put a wheel on the dirt, and I think it spat me sideways, or a wheel on the curb, something like that. Whatever it was, that just spat us into the... well, spat us off the circuit, and once we're on the grass, not very much I can do about it. I mean, possibly we got hit from behind. I didn't think we did, because I thought the car was too far back to have actually made contact, which is what makes me think it was a curb launched us sideways. Yeah, sorry, Blakey. Well, sorry, Blakey and Rotator on that one. There was very, very little I could do on that one once I'd hit that bump. I think it was the curb, but Stevie tried putting inters on. Didn't quite work, that one. Yeah, well, Blakey's been killed on the last lap, so we have fulfilled the criteria of Blakey getting murdered on the final lap of a race. And it does carry over between games, pretty much. Oh, where shall we go next? You know what? Always a good track. Always a good track, this one. We will stick with... you know what? Let's go Group 3. For fun. Let's see what happens. I don't know what am I gonna drive here. I don't have a great selection. I don't have too many cars in this. We've got Corvette. We have Skyline Silhouette, which I don't know if there's any good at all in this. We've got the R8 Supra and the Vision GT concept thing. I think I'm going to drive the Corvette. Actually, no. You know what? I have no idea if it's going to be balanced. I'm going to drive this just because it's cool. I don't think it's going to be good. But I'm going to drive it because it is cool. Because I like it, essentially. And if it is silly OP, I will, of course, change out of it. But yeah, I'm having a go with it because I like the car. Crossbowman, thank you very much for the donation. Saying this IRL camera equipment, could it possibly be used for a video of the FailRace filming crew doing the North Coast 500? Oh, absolutely possible. Absolutely possible. I've got a lot of sort of real life videos ideas around. Quite how many are going to... What's going to get done when? I don't know exactly. But we shall... Oh, is this the car still on wets? I can change my tyres. It did save it to those for whatever reason. But yes, that is something that is possible. It is certainly possible that we will see something along the lines of the North Coast 500 or various road trip stuff done, and various other bits and pieces of real life filming. So yes, it is certainly within the realms of possibility. Sandwich, thank you very much for the donation. I say, my car is what I call a lukewarm hatch. While the performance is not hard to match, she is quite nifty, and she gets over 50 miles per gallon. It's doing better than me. I do 20 on a really good day. However, the rhyme was pretty good. The rhyme was pretty good on that one. But I do not. I have the most I've ever got is 28 out of my car, and that was through average speed cameras at 50 on the motorway. And I've not really got close to that very often. So yeah, there are definitely advantages to sort of the warm hatches, shall we say? I certainly with the fuel the prices that they are at the moment. Right, have we got a full lobby? We have for Laguna, possibly. Oh, Stevie might not have a car. Stevie, I don't think you can rent a car, unfortunately. I think you have to buy one. I think you'd have to leave and rejoin, possibly. I don't remember. Actually, I don't think don't think you can go out and buy one. I'm worried about the lack of anyone else going for the Skyline, which makes me think it might not be very good. Shall we try? Yeah, okay, screw it. We'll go with something sensible. It kills the power. I'm not holding out a great amount of hope for this race, as we have had problems so far, and... Okay. Oh, it actually is just going to let us start that. Okay, I'm hoping it doesn't kick Stevie, and Stevie can stick around, possibly. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't really know. It's time to go racing. I'm 5th. I don't know whether that's good. I don't know where I want to. Actually, where I want to be on the grid is out of the way for the inevitable chaos that shall befall us. We will launch, and we are actually not off to a bad start here. One of the cars is dropping back on the inside. It's to the outside at turn 1 here. Oh. It's a long way around on the outside. My hope is we might at least survive around here, which we have done, to be fair. We've made it work around the outside of that first corner, and we are mostly clear of... Oh, Blakey's having an accident, and Blakey went into ghost mode while having an accident. I was... See, I was expecting the Aston to come back on the track. I forgot. Gran Turismo puts you in ghost mode if you're spinning across the track like that almost immediately. So, yeah. I think we've got some of the faster cars that are just waiting and falling back because they want to have fun going through the pack. Oh, this has got no rear end grip at all. Which is a bit sketchy. Very, very, very sketchy actually. But we can be a bit careful with it, maybe? I don't know. I'll see what we can do, really. It's only a 5-lap race. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That doesn't work if you hit the curb. That is a quick way to get yourself in trouble. We've got Ferraris and Skylines, I think, lining up behind, so don't hit the curb in this. Oh, the leader's gone for a little bit of sandcastle building, of course. There has to be a little bit of sandcastle building. It's an important part of any FailRace event. Somebody has to build the sandcastles. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes Blakey's already built them quite well on the first lap. But, well, that's a lot of understeer through there. Jeez. Front end had no interest in doing what it was supposed to do. And a bit better through there. I say there, like, what I'm expecting the front end to do, it didn't want to do. We are still playing on the sand. My turn to build little sandcastles. Only small sandcastles going on there. We've got Skyline having a look to the outside. There's a twitchy... The Toyota doesn't look easy to drive in front of us at all. We've got Skyline to the inside. Okay, I actually thought that was going to come flying past. We've managed to hold it off for now, but I think that's only temporary. We're not stopping up there. Yeah, it was only temporary. I'm trying to... We'll stay out of the way at the bottom. They got very unhappy as we went around that. Merc's to the inside, and the Merc is past. We will focus on not really losing any more positions if we can. That would be nice. I don't think that's going to quite be the case. Oh, actually quite late on the brakes. A nice way. Now there's a very wiggly Mercedes coming out of the final corner. We've got a Ferrari all over the back of us. Is that going to have a look to the outside? Maybe. We will defend down into turn 1. Oh, not really defend quite as well as I'd like to. God, the front end is terrible through there. So before I was streaming this morning, I was playing around, I was doing the track experience around here in the Viper. And the Viper's much nicer to drive than this. I will say that much. Much prefer the Viper to the R8 Evo that we've got. That Lamborghini is going to just come soaring past. I say there's not much I can do, although it might have overcommitted a little bit. There was a gap. I left a gap because I knew what it was likely to do, and it just went a little too hot under brakes. And it'll get us back past again. Unfortunately, I don't think for 2 laps we're going to be able to fend that Lambo off. I will try. I will try my very, very best. Oh no. Back end, why? Just say that. Oh, the Lambo's gone. The Lambo's had a wandering at some point, which has helped. Oh, slow there. Okay, we've got a couple more laps. We've got a very fast. We've got a very fast Skyline, I think, about to come and pass us. I'm just trying not to spin. If I can go the rest of this race without another spin, that would be good. Blakey's flying in the Aston. I feel like these categories are not really all that balanced somehow. I know I'm not the best of drivers, but I feel like the balance of power is not as good as it was in GT Sport at all. Oh, that's got very... It's so weird to drive. I do like the NASCAR-looking liveries we've got going on with some of these. I'm just not even gonna... Oh, I was actually expecting you to go by. Like, I'm not that fussed. I don't really want to fight you. You're way quicker than I am. So I'm happy just to let you go and not cost myself too much time. Because I don't want to do that. Whoa. Ugh. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh. Now I'm overdriving. It's got very weird all of a sudden on me. Am I driving it differently? What am I doing? What am I doing different now? Why have I got wibbly wobbly, out of control Audi all of a sudden? Should have stuck with my Skyline silhouette. Oh, Ferrari struggling to stop there. Can't quite. Just hoping I could sneak past. However, we could not. Now we've got a Lambo behind us. We're on to the final lap of the race. Who is going to come out of this the best of us three? It's the battle for 6th. We're going to try and be neat and tidy into turn 1 and then wander. Well, just seeing the Lambo's got fastest lap of the race, so that's probably going to beat us. Especially if I wander on the exit, although Lambo got a really big slide. That was a wheel on the dirt assist, I think, there. I'm trying to figure out whether the car ahead's lagging or whether that's just the way the game does... displays a car, and it's very weird. Looks like it's drifting a lot more than you would expect from a GT3 car. Alright, I'm just going to be careful through there. That's much better than last lap around, at least. We are so far off the pace. Admittedly, I don't think I had a good lap without some kind of problems going on. This might be a better chance at a half-competent lap. Maybe. Whoa, Lambo's gone! Couple more corners to go. It's been a really scruffy end to this lap as well, which isn't helping matters. Oh, Audi gets stopped. Just park on the apex, please. Oh, the Corvette has climbed up. Something had a massive wobble behind. Well, yeah. That didn't go to plan amazingly well. It was a little bit too much send for the Lambo. It was I mean, that was a terrifying race to be a part of. The car was not easy to drive there. Although I wasn't the best. I'm not the best driver, but yeah, that was a bit of a faff, most definitely. Anti-Bot Fund, thank you very much for the donation. Saying thanks for the streams. Well, I'm glad you are enjoying. This one's been a bit of a mess, but I am glad you are enjoying them, and you have won the donation bar for the Cult of 69 currently. But yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully we can have some more good racing. Let's go. And no, that's not what I need to do. Event settings. Let us go to... Where shall we head? I'm trying to remember... Do we not have Silverstone on this game? I'm going to guess not. We can go Watkins Glen, and I do like... I do like this one. Oh, yeah, we can't... So we can't have rain at We can't have rain at Watkins. Shall we? Oh, just got a TV turn off. Not the best. We've all had it happen at some point. We've all had that one happen at some point along the way. It is annoying when it does. Right. We'll stick with this. And 5 laps. Sure, why not? It'll be a little bit of a shorter race. I will definitely not be driving the Audi. Let's go. We'll try the Corvette. We will try this. We will see what happens if we go for this one. If you are just joining, welcome to the stream. We had some technical difficulties at the start because, of course, we did. It's not a FailRace stream if things don't break. That's normally the way it goes. Normally, lots of things break whenever it is that I'm doing some streams. So, yeah, we have got there. The lobby server seems to be running. Watkins is going to be interesting. I suspect we're going to have some NASCAR lines going on. Turn 1. Turn 1's going to be fun. I'm a little nervous. I like this. I really like this layout. It's a fun track to drive around. I prefer this layout to the full layout. This is the layout they use for the NASCAR race. I presume, unless I've changed it, which is possible. I guess I don't know, but I do like this this layout. Although it can be chaos at the chicane, as we see already a spinner. I think is that the FT1. No, I actually don't know what that was. It might be one of the Mercedes. That's definitely how it's pronounced. I can categorically guarantee you that is how you pronounce it. Right, it seems like everyone has got cars. Oh, bugger. Oh, we're going to play the game of who's not connected properly. Okay, so it's showing everyone that should be connected properly. Oh no, it has worked. Someone... Oh, awesome. I was about to go and play the game of who do we need to boot, but it has sorted itself out. It has sorted itself out, so we are good to go. Because I guess you aren't supposed to stop in the bus stop. No, the race cars don't need to make a stop at the bus stop. Although there'll be a funny race. Maybe we'll try that one at some point. Blakey, thank you very much for the donation. Saying money for GT7. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a while. I've been meaning to get around to doing some more stuff on this. We're starting off with some kind of sensible races. We will go to do some slightly bit more silly races. I say that we'll do some one makes and stuff as the afternoon goes on. Alright, I am on quite a nice line actually through turn 1. We're away from a fair bit of the chaos. So the Corvette is through. Corvette's actually not too shabby on the old handling front. I'm already preferring this to the Audi, which is nice. We've got BMW leading from Porsche, and then is that the Genesis possibly? No idea where to brake. Up here. That was actually not too bad. Yeah, Blakey's wide. Well, whatever that is. Oh, it's a BMW. It's a Z4, sorry. We've got Toyota fighting back. We've actually got a great run through all of that, though. And we will get back to the inside of said Toyota. Can I have a... Okay, well, I can't go too deep under brakes because of all the cars in front of me. I didn't know where to brake. That was a bit of a guesswork from me. Really had no idea where to brake. And there's tyre smoke that I'm worried about. One car's off into the wall. A couple of cars got in trouble. I mean, we're through. We're clear. We're in the podium positions. It's the best we've done so far. All the way. That's it, under brakes there. We've got the nose alongside the Toyota, but we're going to be side by side going up the hill here. Little wary about this. This is asking for trouble. I had to have a lift because I was going off towards the wall. Couldn't quite hold it. Wanted to. Here comes Blakey with some speed. Yeah, wanted to try and hold that one. Wasn't quite going to work. Into the bus stop we head. We'll fly through there. Oh, a little too fast for our own good on that one. The Genesis got a big kind of movement going on. I don't bobble the curb, hit a curb hard. We're out the other side. Still in third, but Blakey's got a good run in that McLaren. Will Blakey have a look? It's very difficult to overtake through these final couple of corners. Not impossible, but not easy. They're not much of a braking zone. I'm not getting them right though. Turn 1 is your better bet, and as expected, McLaren is having a good run down here. It can have a look to the outside. I don't think you're going to find much luck around there. And indeed it doesn't. Okay. Good news so far, in that we're holding off Blakey. This time around, we are clean all the way up the hill. But we will be under threat into the bus stop. McLaren with a huge amount of speed. McLaren gives us a help. We will jump on the brakes. Oh god, the curb hits are so vicious in this. You really feel them when you're that aggressive with the car. It really chucks it around. I'm worried. It feels like I'm going to break something. I know I can't. Doesn't mean it doesn't feel like I'm going to break something, though. Blakey not as fast. Might have bounced over the curbings there, to be honest with you. We were quick. I'm just not... Is this section here? I can't get right. I'm too cowardly, but I don't want to go and push like crazy and overdrive the car and then be hitting the wall, as this is by far and away the most competent we've been in all of this. We will try... I say that. I shouldn't say anything. The most competent I've been, and then we run really wide down in turn 1. So that's not really helping matters too much. Whoopsie. Right, here we go. Bus stop again. I love... this is my sort of corner. I've always been a fan of really high-speed chicanes, so naturally I like this sort of turn. It's part of the reason why I love the old New York circuit on Forza Motorsport 3. It was just the risk versus reward of threading the car through those super high-speed chicanes, and yeah, I always like that style turn. The bus stop here is along those lines, really. You get it right, it's very, very rewarding. You get it wrong, you're going to have a massive accident, pretty much. A little bit better, actually, in this final sector, this lap about, which is good. Which is good. I will take it. And low 1 minute 9 still. Try and get turn 1. NASCAR line. Little bit. Don't really think we make much time out there. Sadly. I say sadly, but yeah, we've kind of all got to a little bit of a stalemate with this front group. They're not really pulling away. Not by much, anyway. We're not really being caught. Let's try and be brave through here. Yeah, again, not bad through there. A little bit bad through here, though. We're just going to wander wide. Yep. Just a little bit wide there. And I cannot do anything to catch in this final sector. Yeah. Blakey's caught us maybe a tiny smidge this final lap. If anything, car in second has caught the leader a little bit more as the race has gone on. Whew. Hey, it has definitely been... That is the best showing we've had so far today. By far and away the best showing that we have had today. Pleased with that one. Yeah, we got third and we were vaguely competitive in all of that, which was nice. So that's something. That is something. Corvette, much nicer vehicle to to drive than the Audi. That much is for sure. I think we did well to get through the mess at the start, and yeah, actually had a bit of pace. A little bit more pace than we had before. So yeah, it was the Genesis that took victory ahead of the FT1. It's yeah, that was good. That was good. Now we are going to go. Let's Now, I'm hoping... So... I'm hoping that we're going to have enough people have the MX-5 Cup car to do this. So we've done this before, and it was very good fun on GT Sport. We're going to try and get everybody into the MX-5 Cup car. I don't know how this is going to work, because I don't have much experience, but we're going to aim to get everybody into the Cup car. So it's kind of a pseudo make our own rules sort of a thing here, and I'm hoping it will have us all in stock ones. So this is the goal, okay? This is the goal. We're going to try and get everybody... oh, I need to change the tyres. What does this car come on? Sports hard. That's fine. We can do that. Tyre sports hard. Okay. That should work. And then we'd actually have to worry about if it rains, because that should force us all to that. Now, if we go... yeah, I can set maximum power. So if we just go... And this is just to make it easier to find the cars. Somewhere... maximum power. There we go. I'm going to set it to 206 just to be on the safe side, because I don't know what the game is going to do. If you don't have the car, quickly go and buy it and get back in. It's a pretty common car. If you don't have it, then yeah, quickly go grab it and try and rejoin the lobby, because MX-5 Cup cars are very, very good fun. They can create some fantastic racing. I mean, one-way racing is always entertaining, that is for sure. Brandon Best, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, loving the fun and variety. Variety, you're going live with. Thank you. I am glad to hear. I hope people will be enjoying these sort of little bit different streams. It is a fun thing to do from time to time. I do like doing more serious racing. Occasionally, you know, we can have some good fun on this game. For example, I did think most people would have, quite a lot of people would have the Cup car here. It's a well worth vehicle to have at the end of the day. We have got a nice bright yellow one. Right. I'm going to come out onto... Oh. So, things to bear in mind. These will not have as much grip, perhaps quite as we've been used to. We're not on slick tyres for this. For these, we have got sport hard tyres, so... They are going to slide about more. They are going to move about more as the car ahead is showing us. Yeah, these will move. These will slide. They're very light, so they are grippy for a road car, but they're not going to be a race car level of grippy. So yeah, they're going to move around a lot more, which should make for some entertaining racing. In theory, it has... Nope. Too late. On the brakes. Whee! We're going to do a little bit of rally crossing. We are safe to get back on the track now. Yeah, not quite the way. I love how the Max Power one is literally just spinning the wheels the whole way around the circuit. That's one way to go. MX-5 Cup cars not notorious for wheel spin, I don't think. They're really more grippy cars than anything else, but sure, if you can spin the wheels the entire way around Tsukuba, why not? That's still ambitious. Although you can get away a little bit with a late apex, like super late apex there, and you'll fire it off the hairpin. It's not perfect, but if things are going wrong, it's something you can do to kind of be a little bit sneaky and get away with it. It's only just about... but gee, shouldn't have been driving GT3 cars, because I've gone from GT3 cars to this. Christ, is it different? Whoa, hello lag. Well, that's fun. Oh, I forgot about the hazards of speed. Yes, we can put hazard lights on. That's such weird lag going on there. We will not stop. God, I gotta be earlier on the brakes than that. Christ. Hazards of speed are just going to confuse everyone. Okay, I mean, I know there's way more speed in that because we were sideways and making a mess of things. Let's just get out of here. Let's just see if we've got just about everyone in here. Okay, we'll give Roma a second to get a car, and then we will get ready to go. Hopefully, what could be the most fun race of the day. Cup cars. Oh, balls. What one's broken? Oh, don't do this to me. Because it's going to be really difficult to figure out who's not here. Okay, so I think it's Roma. And I think it... no, they're definitely in. So we know Roma's not in. Yet. Wesley, did I see that name? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, yeah, Wesley is. Jeez. Really not helpful. This system. Bottle? Is Bottle in? Did I see that name while I was cycling through? Yeah, Bottle is in. We will... Okay. Or is it Falcon, maybe? I don't think I've seen Falcon. No, Falcon is in. I take it back. Oh, this stupid game. Right, okay. Roma, I'm really sorry, but it does not look like you are connected as far as I can see. If I can't see you while I'm flicking through here, it does generally suggest... Sadly, you are, for whatever reason, not connected. Which is a pain. And I'm incredibly sorry for having to kick people. Is it Malcolm that's the other one? I think so. Yeah, I don't like having to kick people, but we are at a point where if I can't start the race with certain people. Oh, okay, it wasn't those. Oh, Gran Turismo. Oh, you broken mess. I'm hoping. I'm going to go with the maybe. Maybe that was just because people were connecting. Well, we know Petrol's been able to connect. I have no idea. This bloody game, honestly, we're going for, guess what? Nope. What do I do with this game? I don't even know who is broken now. So, any of the new cars, I think any of the people who just got connected aren't in the session yet properly. I don't know how long I have to wait for them to get connected before the game does its things. Right, do we reckon, nope. I don't even, Okay, so Petrol is in and in the wrong car at the moment, but is at least connected, that's something. Yeah, Petrol, you're gonna want to get in the right car. Anyone with the stripes through then? Stripes? What? I don't see any stripes through any names. That's the problem. Like, I don't see anything. That's the issue we've got. Apparently we're good to go. I guess we can just... Nope. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to start. I don't know what to do with this. I don't even know who we're missing. Who's broken this one? Who is not in from this lot? I think all of that lot are in. I've seen all of them. Have I seen them? I don't know. Bowler? Have I seen Bowler? Yeah. I'm trying. It's just a game of trying to figure out what name is missing, which really is really irritating. Is it TPC? Maybe. No, they're in. We tried exiting and restarting. We've tried all of that. None of it is playing ball here. If I can go to the track, but it doesn't let me start from here, because there's somebody who's kind of connected, half connected, but it's not working, and I've got to figure out who it is that's connected. Actually, can I hold on? I might have a way of doing this. Bear with. I might have a better way of doing this. This is a really dumb way of doing it, I'm not going to lie. But essentially, I've taken a picture on my phone, and now I'm going to go through the list and see what name doesn't appear. What name on here doesn't appear on the list of names that I've got connected. I can't believe I've got to this level. This is how broken Gran Turismo is, where I've got to this level of trying to make something happen. Stevie is in. Savvy is in. Falcon King is in. We know that one. Petrol is in. Doesn't have a car, but is. So Petrol is in. Wesley is in. That one there is in. That one's in. Who am I? Oh, for God's sake. Blakey's in. Rotato is in. I think. Yeah, that one's in. Now I can't even figure out who's bloody missing from this list. I can't even figure out what name's missing at the moment. I hate this game. This is so stupid. Why have I got to do this? Why is this the... Oh, and even this method isn't working properly. Because I can't figure out who I'm bloody missing. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this anymore. I can't even figure out who's not connected. As far as I can see, everybody should be here. I can't do a lobby settings change, because if I try and do a lobby settings change, it doesn't bloody work either. If I do this, and if I go, let's just go Dragon Trail, I'm not going to actually do this. Operation can't, because someone's not pissing connected. I'm fed up with this nonsense of a game. I don't know why. Why are you not working? Right. Again, I'm going to end up kicking somebody. I'm really sorry to whoever I end up kicking, but someone is going to get kicked, because I think we can find... Oh, I can find it eventually. I should be able to do it. If I go through this one by bloody one, we should be able to find it. You know, Petrol is in. We know Wesley is in. They are in, as far as I'm aware. They should be in. They are. I am in. Literally, everybody on this... The photo, so the picture I took on my phone... Everybody here is showing on it, as far as I can see. So how the hell am I supposed to figure out who's not connected properly if... it's a silver car. Well, there's two silver cars, both of which are connected. There's that one and that one. Right, that one and that one. The top two are not the problem. They're both in, as far as I can see. Because they're driving around freely. Yeah, they shouldn't... I want to do this piece of crap game. This is really annoying. I was really looking forward to racing MX-5 Cup cars. I don't know what to do, because if I'll make a lobby again, and we'll have the same problem. Unless we get lucky and whoever couldn't connect doesn't get connected this time around. Yeah. Dima, thank you very much for the donation. So lobby was misbehaving, so I went for a smoke, came back and the race is still on. I might have to play solo, yeah. I mean, it's not as much fun playing this single player, but we might have to resort to it because this is complete broken garbage. Like once when it works, it's really, really good. But I mean, it basically sums up Gran Turismo. When it works, it's great, but it doesn't work a lot of the time properly. Right, okay. So random weather. Is it actually? Can it rain? Yeah, it can rain here. I was just making sure that it could. I mean, it is random. So who knows what we might get? I don't even know why I'm bothering necessarily with all this, because I'm not expecting it to actually work. Maximum power output, so I'll put it 1 over what the stock MX-5 does, just in case it does something funky. Yeah, whatever. Okay. We shall try again. We shall probably break it, but we shall try again. With the Cup car, we will try and get everybody in. And this is the fun of doing things live. Actually, to be fair, if we were doing a video on this game, it would be quite balked anyway, but... we shall load this in. We shall wait to see what... see what happens. How is everybody doing in chat? Are you having a good day? I set my aircon on. I apologise for the fan noise, but it has got very, very warm in my office. So there we go. I think this lobby has got full. Maybe. How many people are going to stay connected is literally anyone's guess. As and when spaces come up, people are always welcome to join. But I think we're playing Lucky Dip Connection. It's the new game of Lucky Dip Connection that we've not come across for a while. But yeah. Right. Okay, we've got 2 people. We've got 2 people. We're just waiting to get joined. That's fine. Don't mind if that is a bit like, I say that a bit slow. Don't care about the, waiting for people to get connected. That's okay. I'm happy to wait if you give me some sort of signal that people are at least getting connected. Right. So in theory, Tang, if we end up starting this without you, okay. So that's not too crazy a surprise because they've not selected a car. We've only got 10 cars in the pits now. That's not great. Not holding out a million miles of hope here. The fact that we've got so few people in the lobby is a little bit of a worry. So, beans. Actually, yeah, I guess that's a good point. People out of order with their driver ranking are probably the people that have broken this slightly. That would make sense. Could be. That would make sense on here. Actually, I guess. Okay, I'm really sorry to be mean, but we're testing something here. As I said, I don't really like kicking people, but we've got to do something in the testing to see what happens here. Right, we've got someone else connecting, and if they do actually get connected. Okay, so it looks like they've got connected. Ah! Ah! Why is that not worked? It was a good idea. Right. I'm done. I'm done. Goodbye. You piece of garbage. I'm sorry. I don't know what else I can do here. I can spend all day. I'm going to try loading a sport mode race. I've already done that. Christ. That's just so bad. That's just so broken. I wish... what are we driving here? Group for anything specific? What do we want? I don't know what's good. I guess that's good. We'll just cheese it. Wait, can I not enter? Why can I not enter? Oh, entry period starts. Oh, bloody hell. This is why I hate the daily races, is because, well, funnily enough, because they're on a specific time, you gotta fart around. What are you racing? Oh! Hey, would you look at that? That's quite funny. Turns out the daily race actually has the right car. Car set it. Oh wait, I'm not in the right car at all. No, this is the one we want. Sweet. Wide body. Oh, but is the. Okay, so it is bopped. That's fine. Okay, so we will have a go with. We're going to get an MX-5 Cup race done. In a way. I mean, it's a bit of a farce-arsey way, and I apologise. I would like to be able to race proper multiplayer here. The servers have decreed that I shall be screwed over in this one, and that no fun multiplayer shall be had for us. Well, we got a couple of good... I'm glad we got a good Corvette race in there. That's something, at least. But, yeah. That was it. That was kind of like the extent that we got one good GT3 race. So what we'll... The reason why I'm waiting is I'm going to wait and then we'll enter the race. And then we're going to have to qualify. These are a pain in the arse, right? I know why. I know the way it's done and everything. It's just... There's a lot of sitting around and waiting for a very short race. Right. Here we go. Well, we've got 15 minutes until the race starts, which... something. I guess all of their servers, they're just dedicated to the daily racy stuff, which is fine to a degree. But it's very annoying when you're trying to... Whoa. just where you wanted to do, just have some fun races. I mean, I can deal with it. I don't even care about the lag. I don't care about the cars being jittery. I care about the fact that I simply can't launch a race. I'm trying to think if I've come across a game worse than that. I mean, Horizon at launch was bad, but that has at least got a lot better. It's not perfect, but it has at least got better as time has gone on. I mean, I know this hasn't been out for as long as Horizon, but still, just a real simple thing. Not being able to launch a race, as I said at the as I said at the start, it should at least tell you who is not connecting properly. While it's harsh, you should be able to, you should be able to know who it is, so you can kick them, so you can start a race. That should be a really basic thing. This is a terrible qualifying lap, by the way. I know this track a little bit. I don't know it very well. Yeah, I know this one a little bit from GT Sport, but I think this layout must have been on there. It's an alright track. I'm not sure it's the track I would pick for these cars. That's a bit too late on the brakes. There we go. Yeah, I've heard the F1. I've never really... I mean, I like the F1 games. I've never really got into them. They've never really done well on the channel, so I've never really bothered doing much with them. I do like them. I've heard they've had plenty of their own weird server issues. Hell, I see enough sort of come through the FailRace episodes, submissions. Some of the weird shenanigans that go on there is quite entertaining. They do some very strange, laggy, spiky weirdness with some of those, and especially safety cars. I feel like safety cars are a quick way to have your game go weird and upset things. Almost, I say almost, probably about 50% of the weirdness I see on Formula 1 games comes from some kind of safety car related nonsense. Their safety cars are really good at causing chaos. They're very unsafe. Hell, I've had in my limited experience, I've had some weirdness from those. This lap's going to be a little bit better if I don't beans up the final corner. I'm not expecting to put my car on pole. I'm not expecting to be crazy near the front with all of this, which is, I say, fine. I mean, as long as I learn the track and don't be a complete doofus, I feel like that's kind of the important bit. So yeah, I have no idea what a good... I mean, I'm sure people can run like 1 minute 20s around here. I know I'm going to be a fair way off the ultimate pace. That's too late under braking. A little bit wide through all of that. That's fine. We're still half a second up. Oh God. Yeah, okay. We'll play a game, chat. See if you can guess where I will be on the grid with whatever lap time I end up setting. See if you can get... I don't know. I swear the lobby sizes are... so they're not the lobby sizes, but they're like... you tend to go with a lot bigger spread of driver lap times than we did in GT Sport. I don't know whether that's because the lobby sizes aren't as... or there aren't as many just players about to put them all together in their driver rankings. Oh, an unexpected error has... well... Oh dear. What's happened? Why have things... why and what have... how have things... what? That was not a good lap. Well, a better lap. It wasn't a good lap, but it was a better lap. Oh. That was very uncalled for. What did I do wrong, game? How did I crash out of that? This is a whole new... I've never crashed out of a qualifying time trial bit before. That is something new right there. Right, try to do one-handed while sorting out chat isn't the easiest. Scotty was asking what my thoughts are. Iffy free servers or servers you have to pay for like a set of course competition and stuff. I mean, we've got to the point where if I'm paying 60 quid for a game, I should be expecting the servers to be working. Now, if your game is considerably cheaper or made by smaller teams, I don't have a problem with paying for servers. Let's take Minecraft, actually. Let's take a Minecraft PC server, for example. I mean, Minecraft, certainly when I bought it, way back when, was only like 20 quid. And you could set up a server yourself, or you could pay for sort of dedicated ones. I don't know how it works these days. I've not really looked into it. Okay, and of course it is now a very, very big game and everything, but when it was a slightly sort of smaller game and so on, I don't have any qualms about paying for that sort of stuff. If the game is costing 40, 50, 60 quid, it should have servers that work. This game, there is no excuse for Gran Turismo, that is a, you know, huge title, massive, massive title. There's no excuse for this game not having basic multiplayer functionality. It should work at the end of the day. So it shouldn't really be a question. I know every racing game has its problems. Every multiplayer game does have its issues. I mean, iRacing can have weirdness going on, and that costs an absolute fortune. And there's always going to be connection issues to a degree, but I think this is some of the most frustrating. This and Horizon 5. Horizon 5 with trying to get people convoys to a pit. And I feel like it's got worse as well. I feel like, you know, older games had problems. I remember all the NAT-type issues from Forza Motorsport 4. That was a pain in the arse to deal with, and so on. And I appreciate internet connections are not easy. I don't know the first thing about them, but we've got to the point where we can't even create a lobby in a Gran Turismo game and have it actually work. That's how bad it's got. Yeah. That sort of stuff shouldn't be happening. And yeah, I mean, me saying this is not going to change a damn thing. I'm very well aware of it. But yeah, it is ridiculous that we've got to this stage. But there we go. I hope that this MX-5 race better be awesome. I'm expecting it to be terrible. I'm expecting just to get punted off at turn 1 and trundle around at the back, pretty much. So that's that. Like, I love these cars. These are great fun, and I have had some really fun racing. But I also know what these sport lobbies are like in terms of just complete and utter chaos. So yeah. Oh, I am doing funky lines. I'm doing funky line. I don't know whether the marbles actually affect on this game. I mean, we were out very wide. I don't know whether that was just sort of the edge. I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like when you go out on the what look like the marbles, I feel like you lose grip, but I'm not sure whether that's because I'm having an accident at that point already. So it's yeah, so it feels like I'm going to be losing it. I don't know. Maybe there is. I mean, you can turn on, like, edge of track thing. I don't know if it is for the sport races. We're going faster this lap, which I didn't expect to be. 22.4. I mean, there's definitely a lot more speed in this car. I just saw some of my friends who was 21 something. As I said before, I have no doubt. I know my skill level on this game isn't great. If anybody who was running in the lobbies with me, if you managed to get into the same sport race as me, awesome. I think some of you have got way too high a driver rating to ever end up in the lobby with me, but some of you might. It would be fun if we see some of you around. There's another game we can play. So not only are we playing Guess the Grid Spot for me, we can play how many FailRace viewers can we get connected into this session. It will be fun. It will be fun to see. Oh, that's... actually, could have gone worse. We just started sliding and lost a little bit of momentum there. Halfway around the corner. Still not 100% sure where I want to brake up here. I keep feeling like you can brake way later than you actually can. Oh, because, yeah, even then... not quite right. We're going quicker. More speed is more good. More speed is... a tenth is more good. We will jump on the brakes down here. And that's a better turn. Well, that feels kind of like a better turn one. We can also play the how many times we're like, yeah, sure, okay, let's go for that. We've got a couple of minutes to go now. How many times am I going to get crashed off in this? I am going with 3. I am S driver safety rating from GT Sport. That carried over, which was nice. However, from the couple of sport races I've done, that seems to mean absolutely bugger all here. The S races still is just demo derby for most of the time. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I think I'm driver rating B, safety rating S. So yeah, if we get some FailRace viewers in, that would be fun. Can I get into the 21s with this car? That's a much better final corner, I think. No? Oh, it felt great. Well, it was good through part of it. We are going to go again a little quicker. I thought we were getting the 21s that time around. God damn it. We got one more lap around. Try and go faster. How late dare I brake into turn 1? That was later than we have gone. Hello, Cass. I can see you bobbing your head. You want to jump on the desk. There we go. It was just sat out of the corner of my eye, just bobbing up and down, figuring out if he could jump on the desk or not from where he was. Oh, that's terrible. The beans this lap up. Oh, it was such a good start to the lap as well. And we have completely chucked it away. Oh, God damn it. Come on, Mazda. Oh, there's still a chance. I'm just looking for a 10th. No, overdriven it. Pushing a bit too hard, I think, there. That's some grass. All is fine. Okay, we're not going to beat that lap time, so we've got to wait 1 minute and 20 seconds. And the cats have all left the office. I don't even have cat shenanigans going on to distract me. Wait, actually, no. I want cat shenanigans, because then I've got an excuse. That's what we're going for. Always have an excuse. Okay. Oh, I almost got a donut. Traction control. Actually, I can turn off traction control while I'm farting around. I will put it back on for the race just because I'm not very comfortable with the PS5 controller. It's better than... I prefer the PS5 to the PS4 controller, but I don't know what it is about the triggers. I just really struggle to be smooth with them. I can be perfectly smooth with an Xbox controller, but... well, I say perfectly smooth, not perfectly smooth, but I can be smooth with an Xbox controller. PS5 controller, I can just never, like, throttle control. It's not really there. I don't know what it is about them. I think it's just through the many years of Xbox being the sort of primary console for me. I just can never get to grips with these triggers. Right, here we go, folks. It is almost race time. In fact, we're straight off to race time. Oh, we are a long way down. That's probably not the worst worst thing in the world for me. We are at the back of this one. Okay, plus point. I can only go forward. We're less likely to get crashed off. We can only go forward. So, you know, we can either stay where we are or go forward. I'm happy with that. I don't think we've got any FailRace viewers in here, as far as I don't recognise any of these game tags. Well, we know we've got more speed than that in the car. Like 100%, there is more speed than that in the car. 21's very possible. Here we go, Autopolis International Racecourse. I like this track. It's fun. I will probably just, I say hang back. I will definitely be taking it very easy into turn 1. I have no intention of barreling into the first corner. I'm kind of chill. I'm kind of happy just to get through turn 1, come out the other side, and see where we are. Yeah, basically, just, yeah, don't do anything dumb in the first corner, just kind of cruise through it, get out the other side in one piece, and, yeah, see where it all pans out. There's gonna be bumps in these kind of cars, there always is. This sort of one-make racing does generally lead to bumping and trading of paint. There is actually quite a sensible turn 1 going on from everybody involved. Would you look at that? What's going on? Have we found a good lobby? I know everyone here was safety rating S, but still, everybody was really well behaved. Into the first corner. We're going to have a look around the outside of the sort of turquoise car. I think we actually pull that pass off. It looks like we are now clear, which is good. We're up a position. And everything has been, don't commentator curse it, but that is the best turn 1 I've had on this game ever. It's not like we're going to be winning this race, even if, I mean, say if we'd have the pace, we're so far back in a 7-lap race, I don't think we could really carve through the field. You'd have to be unbelievably fast to be able to do it. Is that car going to have a look? I'm hoping not. Is this corner here where the real difficulty in making sure you get your vehicle stopped and turned. We're going for a little bit of sort of defence through there. Now there's a little bit of silliness. There we go. That was the sort of silliness we were expecting to see, and probably will see some more of as we blast down. What the hell sort of... Yeah, that's the sort of dumbass driving that we get sometimes on this. That was terrible from the silver car. And, yeah. We got lent on as well. The lent on bit, not too bad. The two dumbasses over there, I don't know how people get an S safety rating when they drive like that at the slightest bit of contact. Like, they both made a mess at the final corner of squeezing each other off, and they just decide to go for the old torpedo retribution. Very dumb. Come on. We got some sliding occurring, and we are going to, I think, be losing out to the turquoise car. No. I've got to stop overdriving it through there. It's very easy to throw this car about and lose speed by sliding. Like, it's easy to be a bit too aggressive trying to make up lap time. And, yeah, just get the car moving around a bit too much. If we can keep the back end in check, we're fine. Now, I'm hoping that the groups ahead will start fighting each other. That will be wonderful if they can do that. If they want to start squabbling over position, that would help a lot, because that will really slow them down. Turquoise car's a little slow through turn 1. I missed the apex. Oh, they got a bobble on a curb, and we will come past. Hey, we have moved up a position. I mean, is a top 10 doable? If they keep fighting like that, maybe. because they are really fighting up ahead. Side by side is very, very slow. Now, it's great fun, but it is a slow way through a corner. Late on the brakes like that is not a great way through a corner. Stop oversteering. I think there might have been a little bit of argy-bargy there. I think the white car might have got pushed slightly out onto the grass. Oh, that's a lot of understeer. I've got to lift off sooner through that. No, it's definitely got to lift off sooner than that. Jeez, the leader in this race here is unbelievably fast. They are. I'm just looking at the track map. This whole gaggle of cars are all pretty similar. What you expect from a one-make race. And then there's the leader, who is just gone, like completely gone at the front. That is impressive. 22.5. I mean, we definitely have got more pace in the car than that, if I can get it right. 21, I said 21 should be very possible for us. If we just don't slide it about. I mean, your race pace is never quite going to be the same as quali pace normally, unless you're very good. I am often not that good. I struggle with my consistency on this game. Other games, I say maybe less so, but well, on this one I'm just not as familiar with. Chase the back end around a bit there, and again, no, quite nicely behaved this time around. Sadly, my trying to catch the cars ahead was relying on them fighting each other a bit, because I just physically haven't got the pace in myself. This is where I keep getting it wrong. I had to be slow on the way in, I think. Yeah, I just cannot get any speed through there. That's the corner that seems to kill all of my lap time. I mean, it's probably not as bad as we have done on some previous laps that time, but still not great. Alright, we're just stuck in no man's land. And this is the problem. This is the difficulty with the sport races, is sometimes you do just get stuck in the no man's land battle. We can see a fun battle up ahead, but I'm not quite quick enough to catch it at the moment. We got clear of the car behind, who is holding steady at about the 2.5, 2.6 second mark. There is a squabble going on a little further up, which might end in tears. That's what we're hoping for here. Probably bad to say that, but we do want them to start fighting each other. Fighting each other, as I said, side by side slows them down. Gives me a better chance of catching, especially if they start having a four-car squabble. That would be wonderful. It's looking possible as well as a very purple car that's lost a whole load of ground. Come on, we can do this. Maybe. If I don't understeer like a cross-channel ferry through there. How do they get so much speed out of that corner? Don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. Oh yeah, 3 wide, final corner. That looks fun. Glad to not be a part of it. And indeed, somebody was always going to come out worse of that one. And someone has dropped to the back of the group. So, yeah, we can catch a little bit if they fight like that. Okay, 2 more laps to go. Keep fighting like that. Keep fighting like that, and we can maybe sneak our way into the battle. Oh, I pushed it a bit hard there, however, not as hard as the cars ahead. What side are you going? You want to go to the inside. That's fair enough. I will just breeze past you with that bit more momentum. Right, let's try and not slide my car as much as I have been doing through there. Car behind has slid off the track in trying to catch up. They've done the classic pushing too hard trying to catch up after a mistake. It is easily done. Purple car is going ultra defensive down here, but it's not really helping. It's, if anything, it's going to make life like you might keep a car behind for a corner or two like that. However, there's going to come a time when that ultra defensive, you're just losing so much lap time because it's now brought more of us into this group. We are well clear of Cooper, so we're not really got any threat from behind heading into the final lap of the race, as we will dive under brakes for the final corner. Oh, that blue car has gone very wide and got a kick of oversteer. One more time around. Can that purple car defend? Will it slow down? too much defending? Is it going to lose too much time? I don't know. They're side by side up ahead as well for whatever position number that is. We are to the outside at turn 1. Now, I'm not too fussed about trying to make this pass work on the outside. I was going to try and cut underneath, but the blue car actually kind of parks it sensibly. Parked it in a way. I was really hoping they were going to go too deep under brakes. That was my goal for the pass there, but they did not. Right. Keep it neat and tidy. That's what we're focusing on here, which we have been so far. And there's some sliding from the blue car, but not going to be a gap for me there, sadly. Now, don't oversteer it here. They got on the grass, but we're never going to be, because I just can't get this corner right here. That's better, maybe, this lap around. Yeah, it's better. Quite good enough. Not quite good enough. Turquoise car has caught a little bit. Our fighting, as expected, has slowed us down a little bit. Oh, there has been a bump up ahead. It looks like we might luck our way into a 9th. I mean, slow and steady got us to 9th. Just driving consistently. We had nowhere near the lap pace there. We had nowhere near the lap pace at all. But I stayed out of trouble. We didn't do anything dumb. We didn't do anything rash. We climbed from 15th to 9th at the end of the day. There was some stupid driving from a few people. I don't know what happened between the purple and white car at the end there. I don't know. I don't know if they tried to cover and covered too late, or whether it was too late on the brakes. The car behind, they both ran wide. I have absolutely no idea. Whatever happened gave me a couple of positions at the end. So yeah, I will take it. I will take a 9th place on that one. I mean, the leader there was 8 seconds clear of everyone, and then it was kind of close. There was sort of a couple of seconds between the few of the vehicles. Yeah, that leader was bloody fast. Like I said, I'll take a 9th. That really is not too bad at all. Clean race bonus. It's so little money for the multiplayer stuff. Oh, that's ridiculously poor. Okay, that was fun actually. Outside of one dumb moment. Why are you showing me this? I understand racing. I just went through an entire race fairly cleanly. In fact, I got a clean race bonus. I don't need the racing etiquette bloody thing. We're going to sign up to this one again, because I'm actually having fun with this. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to try this without traction control. We'll only get a couple of laps testing with this. Once you start in the cycle, it's actually not too bad to keep going. I'm going to try without traction control if I can be smooth enough. Oh, God, that's the real sort of wee, because, yeah, if I'm losing too much time sliding the car, because I am lead foot with a PS5 controller, then I might swap back. It's just whatever is the most consistent is going to be the way that I go. This car's only 205 horsepower. I should be able to deal without traction control. In theory, if anything, it's going to be better in this than in a GT3 car. Like, let's put it like that. It will be better in this than in a GT3 car. Okay, because yeah, I'm actually not too bad at this section, which surprises me. It is that uphill left sweeper. That's where we really get screwed. I was hoping I'm in an easier lobby next time around. Okay, a little bit wobbly through here. That's fine. Okay, what are we going to do through this section here? Third. Whoa, yeah, that's... Not sure that's better without traction control. I mean, we just... Like, with traction control, it stops you putting the power down. Without it, we just go sideways, and that loses us momentum as well. go out of... I think if we can get the final corner straightened up nicely, we're probably a little quicker that way. Ooh. I mean, I'm going to say we're probably quicker, considering the first lap that was scruffy, we're at a 21.7 already. So it is probably quicker that way. But there is always the chance. There's more likely to make mistakes. But considering we've already found 0.4 of a second on a scruffy lap, I think it's the way to go. It's just there is a real risk of me pointing backwards at some point. I think we can manage it. I think I can do it. Oh, don't get too carried away through here. Still not, I'm not 100% sure. I tried different lines through that corner. Still not 100% sure. That line I liked. That way definitely worked. Pleased with that. Now this one here. God, this corner is really something. That's much better. I say, yeah, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do around there. If we can do that consistently, we're sorted. Don't say that. Commentator's curse and everything is powerful. Never risk the ire of the commentator's curse. We scuffed the final corner a little bit, although not as much on the previous lap. That's way faster. Yeah, I mean, we've had a second basically in 2 laps. Alright. Okay. Yeah, it's a second. Oh, that's late on the brakes, turn 1. That was a panicked turn 1 there. That's not the way to take it. Although, I think I can brake there. I was panicking trying to get the car turned in because I thought we were missing it. If we did that, braked at that point and braked it a lot straighter, I think that's actually possible for a quick lap time. I beansed up the next corner as well. Oh dear. We are probably not going to be at the back of the grid this time. However, that does mean we're going to be in the mayhem. Although, I think the rolling start, the spread out of the rolling start stops turn 1 being too chaotic to a degree, and I'm only going to say to a degree though. Oh, come on, balance it and find a little bit of momentum. That's some grass. That's not where I wanted to be at all. We might actually still go faster because I messed up the final corner last time around. We'll be earlier on the brakes, try and get the car turned in sooner. No! Why? I mean, okay, we had done better laps already. You stupid, stupid game. Stop showing me the racing etiquette thing. I've seen it. I do know how to race. Oh, jeez. Enter with that one, yes. There's no point me loading in now, because I'm not going to have bloody time. Oh. God dear. At least, well, we're probably going to be starting from about 10th, unless we get an easy lobby, which would be nice. I'm expecting around about a 10th place grid spot, but it's going to be in a very crowded area of the field. Those sort of mid to low 121s. There were a lot of cars in that previous race that had that lap time. So I mean, we know we're capable of running it. We will see if that translates. See if I can keep it up for 7 laps and not do anything dumb. Cloud, thank you very much for the donation. So I'm wondering why you don't use the wheel you have to play this game, as I think it would be a much better experience. I think it was the Fanatic DD paired with the Gran Turismo wheel. So, I mean, there's a multitude of reasons why. I have a Thrustmaster's TX wheel at the moment that I can use on a PlayStation. I've got a Drive Hub, I can run it through there. Honestly, I'm playing on a controller just because it's much easier to stream. It's much easier to rig up everything over the sim rig for streaming is a faff. I can do it, but it is a bit of a faff, which is why I'm on a controller. And I mean, I can drive on this game fairly well with a controller. I say relatively well on the controller. Wheel is a little bit better. That is for sure. And at some point, I'll probably get round to plugging it in and running on there. But, yeah. I'll run the wheel if I'm playing... Ooh, for a second I thought we were going to have... Ooh! Oh! For a second I thought we were going to be 5th. However, I was pretty spot on. Oh, my We've got a red box. Red box is bad. Oh, no, back to green again. Awesome. Yeah, I do some stuff on the wheel. Today, mostly it's just because I'm lazy, currently. And controller is, I say that, it's much easier streaming setup from here. When I'm on the rig, I can't really see chat, for example, not easily, and all of that kind of thing. Right. Now turn 1 is going to be more hectic. I mean, I tell you what, between me and 7th we're talking tiny fractions of a second, and there's definitely more pace in my car. I think a 20 is possible for me, personally. I mean, I know it's possible. I think for me, personally, I think it is possible with what we were seeing in those couple of laps of qualifying I got. Right, smoothness is key. Smoothness is key. Trying to stay out of trouble is also going to be critical. I'm going to go for the same tactic as last time, but it is more difficult to do from 11th than 15th. It's so much nicer from the back of the field when you can just bide your time completely. Oh, I can't put my hazards on while we're in auto drive. Damn it. Here we go. Oh, Christ. I mean, if we can get a couple of positions overall, I'm quite happy with that. And if we can just stay out of trouble, that's my real goal here. Not get crashed into, not crash into anyone else. It's my traction. Oh, why was that all the way on 3? That is not what I had it in qualifying. I don't know why that automatically set it to that, but never mind. Yeah, at least with the rolling start, as you can see, you can't really have much heroics into turn 1 because everyone is spread out far enough that you're not really going to be dive bombing unless someone makes a really big mistake. And there is a bit of scrap going on behind me. That is actually perfect for me. I want to see big scrap going on behind me because it'll drop them away from me so I can focus first lap on, well, survival is goal number 1, and then maybe pick up some places if they kind of are there for the taking. That's not what you want to do. Gotta stop oversteering the car if I can. Now this sweeper is such a nasty corner, but if we get on the power nicely like that, which we do, there's a half a gap being left by the monster car. We will have a look into the final corner. Now, it's going to try to go around the outside. It might do it because I wasn't crazy aggressive under braking. We've left them space. And now it is just straightening it up for the exit. And if we stay here, we will be on the inside for turn 1. Okay, yeah, I could have maybe been a smidge more aggressive going into that braking zone. But I didn't want to overcook it. The lighting's going all sorts of funny for us here. Now, our goal is to just park it on the apex. They're going to try cut underneath us. They do try it, and do not get the drive on the exit. Okay. I will take it. Happy with that. Sensible enough pass. We got the move done cleanly. And, yeah, we are now up into the top 10. I'm going to hope that they clearly do want to drive us sensibly, because they could have punted us at a whole bunch of locations and didn't. They are looking to the inside through there, but oh no, I've outbraked myself. They're going to get us because I have done a doofus move there. Although it's going to be a good, we're going to get a better exit than them. Now we're going side by side into the sweeper. I've got to really not understeer here. That is a brave move on the outside, but it will be the inside for the next corner. I don't know if I leant on them. I didn't intend to. I might have just wandered across a little bit on them there. Braking up towards the final corner. It's side by side between the cars ahead. Got to really stop having the back end move around. We got a great launch off of that corner. That is what we wanted. That is what we wanted. We've got ourselves a little bit of a gap. Now we're going after the Golf car here. See what we can do. 22.6. Because they were battling, 22.6 actually not bad lap time for us. Oh, that's very late on the brakes into turn 1. A little too late. Just asked too much of it. Like, we'll get away with it. It's just a couple of tenths slower than it should have been. They're banging doors up ahead of us, which is, I mean, good for me to a degree. However, if Yeah, it's good for a little while, but then they start slowing me down as well. That car in front kind of reminds me of Byron's NASCAR livery, the weird kind of like black and green paint scheme. Can I find a way past my doppelganger here? Maybe the final corner again if we're good through here. I mean, we're a little sideways. Are they going to go defensive? Are they not going to go defensive? They are going to cover the inside. Sensible move. Now, I'm not really looking to go around the outside here. My goal is to cut back under... Actually, we might get this around the outside, you know. We do! I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking I was going to cut back and get a good run down the straight, but no, we just actually hung it around the outside and made it work. I'm very pleased with that as an overtake. I've got to be careful, though, because, yeah, they're going to... I mean, we're getting very, very quick cars now, so... They are going to potentially... Oh, he's having a look to the inside. I was a little early on the brakes there. We might still get the run off the corner. We do. Yeah. I mean, that was a fair dive. I was a little early because I was, having been a little late a few times, I was playing it a little bit safe. I was playing a little bit safe there as well. Again, I'm trying to get back to being smooth. Smooth is fast, and we've been a little bit rugged. However, they started fighting each other behind me, which is what we want to see. Can I now just focus on my own lines for a bit? I'm actually kind of nervous on this. Like, it's quite on edge, this car, without the traction control, because I'm not used to it. And we've been in some great tussles, and I don't want to now throw it... Like, some good overtakes have gone on. I don't want to go piss it all away in a really, really silly way by, like, outbraking myself stupidly. But if we brake too early... we will just be going slow, which is bad also. The Golf car is having its fights up ahead. Have we not got quite as big gaps going on up at the front? I mean, the leader, he's going quickly. We're in the 22s at the moment. We know there's more pace in the car than that. We've got a few laps. We've got about a second gap back, second and a half front. So we're kind of in a nice little safety zone, where we can focus on our own driving and focus on probably making our own silly mistakes from time to time. You got a half-decent run off that corner. Yeah, it's down here. It's down here where we've got to try and get things right. I'm very surprised that's the fastest first sector. That feels wrong. I mean, that felt half-decent first sector. Definitely did not feel like that should be going purple compared to some of the cars we were up against. Obviously, they're much quicker later on in the lap, but I'm surprised about that. It has been neat to get the car at a straight line, boot it and kind of hope for the best. We may just sit in no man's land, I think, for the remainder of this race, unless they really start squabbling. Oh, because I'm very wide there again. If I'm not getting troubled from cars behind, though, I would be very happy with that. Because, again, it would be just a solid performance if we can move our way up here. Try and get on that power as soon as I can. We made some ground up there. A little bit, actually. We've had a good final corner. Down to a 21.7. We're only 7/10 off the fastest lap of the race at this point. And we have pulled well clear of the car behind. They had a bad lap. And that looks like that's got ensnared in fights now. So, that is good. Oh, caught the oversteer just then. Come on, I really want to see those two ahead of me fight. I really want to see the two of them have a big squabble, because that's going to be the way. Yeah, we are somehow very quick in the first sector compared to the other cars in this field, which does surprise me. I don't feel like I'm particularly fast through there. Although I think we've all got to be very close in terms of lap time at the moment. All right, chuck it through here. Try and get a good exit. Don't spin the wheels up. Don't get the car sideways. Okay, we spun them a little bit, but we didn't get too sideways. We have caught. You know, we've gained a little bit of time. It's just this corner here is where I lose. I feel like I lose all my time. This lap's been good, or been better, I should say. Yeah, we have. We've gained some time on the cars ahead. I think it's going to be too little, too late. Yeah, leader is not a million miles away at all in this. We are on the brakes. Not as quick in the middle sector as the leaders. And as we come out the final corner, we've definitely been catching. This might be a new fastest lap for me here. What is my theoretical best? 21.4. Very close to it. Very close to our theoretical best on that lap. Down to a 21.4 again. It's at a 1.2 to the car ahead. That's late into turn 1, but we have been getting away with it. There is a squabble going on for 6th place. Get off the grass. Oh, no. We almost ate the wall there. We almost ate the wall really hard because I had a wheel on the grass. I feel like... What track limit? Was that the X? I feel like I did not gain a damn thing on that. I mean, we've got 6 seconds of the car behind, so it's not going to matter. That was not a corner cut right there, game. That was a terrifying near accident. But it is what it is. On that, yeah, we were catching, and I just beans the first... I say beans the first. We were late on the brakes. It was going quick through there, but I just dipped a wheel on the grass. And that was sketchy. That was really, really sketchy. And yeah, all the time's gone from this one. But there we have it. Oh, get stopped up here. That was another really good fun. Oh, everyone's got everywhere. And again, we gain a place at the death. What has happened on the final corner? Shenanigans has occurred. I mean, the car we were following, the golf car, ended up 5th. Oh dear. I mean, the leader again ended up 5 seconds clear. But not quite as dominant as first one. A little bit more. I mean, we had a fun race in that one. Like we had a good battle through the pack. We had a couple of really good overtakes. Some weird mess happened at the final corner that ended up with Yogi visiting the gravel and spinning. I'm gonna guess an attempt was made at a pass that did not work. Once more, decent climb up through the field. Didn't get a clean race. I guess that might be because I technically went off circuit briefly. I feel like that's a very, very harsh penalty. I feel like that was a very harsh penalty to get, considering I lost about 2 seconds in having to lift and get the car back on the track and everything, and all of that, along with the half-second penalty added. I know it's only half a second, it wasn't a big penalty, but still, I think that was a harsh one. However, definitely not disappointed with a relatively successful climb. Oh, I don't want... Whoa, I don't need that. I'm going to go for another round. Screw it. I'm enjoying this. This is good fun. These races are entertaining. Yeah, the MX-5 touring cars are fantastic. They were great in GT Sport. They're fantastic here. Sure, let's go try qualify again. Yeah, they are good fun cars to go drive. Bloody hell, Blakey's fast in these. 20.9 from Blakey. Hopefully we'll end up in the same race at some point. Sound of white noise, a will alert to you. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying the word homeowner has the word meow in it. Good luck pronouncing it correctly ever again. Oh no. I mean, I had never noticed that before. I have never noticed that before, and yeah, now I always will. Oh, that's very ambitious. Under brake. You see, I think you can get away with that. Oh wait, my traction control's on. Why is that on? Go away. Yeah, I think can get away with braking a little bit later into turn 1. I get a bit nervous about trying it because I'm worried about chasing the back end of the car across the track, but it does get stopped well enough down there. We're going to get some sliding, maybe. Who knows? We still haven't found any FailRace folks, sadly, in these races. And if you are just joining the stream, I welcome you. I apologise. Apparently, I'm not allowed to qualify ever again. I apologise we're not able to do this sort of properly multiplayer. We tried. The game just doesn't work. We couldn't get the lobby... We couldn't get the races to start. It wouldn't tell us who wasn't connected properly. It was a mess. And... yeah, sadly, that is the way that it would... way that it would be. I mean, this is proving difficult enough just to try and qualify. At least the actual races themselves have been working. That's something. It would suck if they weren't. But yeah, this just seems to want to ruin my qualifying. Oh. God damn it, I'm just trying to turn off my bloody traction control. I think I have turned it off. I'm thinking those mashing of buttons. Yep, it has gone off because I got very sideways. Generally a good sign that traction control has gone off. We're only going to get 2 laps to try and go faster. Definitely a 120 is possible for me, if I don't beans it all. So if we just leave it a little bit later than the 100-meter board. Yeah, it is possible there. It feels dicey. And I mean, we saw what happened last time. If you do get it wrong there, you are... There's no runoff area here, really. You've got curb and then grass. And if you hit the grass in this, you are in trouble. It's small, it's light. Okay, it doesn't have a massive amount of power. But a wheel on the grass is a bad time for this vehicle. In fact, bad time in this game in general. We've seen a lot of spins. Go on. Oh, come on, get turned in, get turned in. Don't slide as we get on the throttle. And it's this corner here. This is the death corner that I just cannot get. I can never seem to get it as fast as I want it to be. Hey, hello. Rally Cross Mazda. I wanted it to be a little faster. And there was not the grip to get away with that at all. No, let's not do that one again. That was sketchy and that's wide. Now we will... Whoa. That's gone. That was too brave on the throttle, and that might have ruined this lap the next lap as well. 22.5. Terrible stuff. Terrible. I say terrible stuff. Like that. That's the progress we've made. 22.5 was my first qualifying time, but now that's slow, which shows the speed we've gained. This is a terrible turn 1 again. Actually, well, it was kind of bad. It was bad on the way. I felt bad on the way in, but we've actually had a good run on the exit, so that's something. Get slowed down here. Now I know we were very, very scruffy through this section last lap, so we should beat the 22.5 easily. For a number of places we were scruffy. Can we beat the 21 is the question. Can we beat Blakey's qualifying time? I think it's going to be ambitious, but I shall give it a try. Now, let's just try a little bit different way through here. I mean, of course we're going to be quicker than last lap around, but I don't know if that's a quicker way overall. Not sure. We're going to have time for one more after this. I think we are. A little scruffy out of the final corner. I hope, Kim is saying this is fun to watch. I hope this is an entertainer. We actually found some pace. I hope people are enjoying this. This is a very different kind of stream, different sort of stuff. Much more serious racing. I'm half decent speed-wise. I'm not really kind of a sim racer. I'm more of an entertainment racer is probably the best way of describing what we do. Like, I do enjoy serious racing from time to time. I'm not always the best, and I'm just not very experienced at this game. And it is, you know, it shows. However, I hope people are enjoying this slightly different content that I have got for you today. We are trying to go quickly. It's not quite the same calamity that we find on GTA. Well, I say that. The calamity has been the servers, pretty much. So, last lap around, I was kind of really slow on the way in and then just focused on getting power down for the exit here. I think it's kind of the way to go. This lap's been just a bit scruffy overall, really. Breaking that late there. I mean, I'll make the corner, but I'm not sure it's the fastest way. I don't know, actually. Pretty good exit. Yeah, there's a couple of different ways through there. I mean, that's definitely a better final sector. Yeah, 20.8 is possible if I can get that final sector. If I can get all the sectors put together, that is possible. What's handbrake on this? I thought it was one of those buttons, but it isn't. Not that I need the handbrake. Not that I'm ever going to use it. I don't know what handbrake is on this controller. Oh! Hey, I got the lights to pop up! Woo! Oh, wait, I don't see where we are. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're 6th on the grid. Oh, we raced Cooper earlier. I'm going to guess they've not really set a lap time, and who knows, they could be very fast and could just be... Sometimes people do just sandbag to go to the back of the grid without qualifying time and have fun racing through the pack. I've done that before. It is quite good. So, I mean, we know that 20.6 is I'm probably quite capable of doing 20.6 if I get it right. That might be a bit fast for me, but we'll see. Actually, Yogi was the car we raced last time that we beat, though. Had a crash on the final lap. I mean, we're starting a fair way up the order here. We are a fair way up the order, so our finishing position should be good. Could be our best finishing position. It does put the pressure on. Right. Let's see what we can do from 6th on the grid. It seems like FailRace viewers are finding each other, but I'm not able to find any of you. Apparently there's a FailRace 2.0 guy, which is quite funny. It is not me. It is not me. I can't find any of you. I don't know how it's... how it decides. I know it's roughly with qualified times. It is roughly with driver safety rating and skill and all that. But yeah, all right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do from 6th on the grid. If I can keep myself out of trouble, that would be really helpful. And yeah, just have a nice clean race, really. There are some slides from cars ahead. We've had a great run down here. The car ahead has been slow, but the problem is it's going to put us on the wrong side here to really do much. Now, it might be possible, if there is still space there, to make this work. We will give them some space on the outside. We are clear. We get a bit of a slide, but we are through, and we are up into 5th. So yeah, they were just a little bit slow on the exit of turn 1, and that left them vulnerable, which we made the most of when we got the opportunity. Come on, don't do anything silly here. You can see the car in 3rd had a wobble, car in 4th had an even bigger wobble. It's slidey Mazda time. We've got a little bit of a gap. Not a massive gap, but I will take it. Come on now. That's such a nasty corner. It drops away. It's kind of all off camber, and yeah, that's such a tough corner to get right. I like the challenge of that turn, but it is definitely one of the nastiest turns you're going to come across, because you're braking to a weird kind of off cambery corner that you don't really see very well, and it's so easy to overshoot and get in trouble. We have not got turn 1 quite right there, but it was faster than the cars behind, so that's the bit that matters. Big fight going on over 3rd at the moment. That was very late under brakes. Over 2nd going on, I should say, sorry. That was a bit dicey from me all the way through here. This has not been a very good bit of the lap. They are having a really big, really big squabble here. We've lost a lot of ground to 6th there. It's poor by me. Wrong gear, wrong place on the track. All of the bad things were happening. Now, that is at least smooth through there. We've got on the power nice and early. They're not close enough to be looking for a way past, but that's one of the other things that matters here. To make sure they're not quite that close. I'm feeling like earlier on the brakes up here is a good idea, especially with the fighting going on in front. Just make sure we get through safely. Here's goal number 1. And we get out of the final corner nicely. We can see it in the draft. The leader's not vanishing away in this one. The leader's definitely not vanishing that far down the way, but we keep fighting like this over the podium spots, the leader will vanish away. It's close to being too late on the brakes, although they're both in front have gone wide through there. We've actually got it very neatly this time around, but we're going to soon run into traffic. Because I'm not going to be able to pass either of these cars easily. They are going to defend down here. I mean, we've gone around the outside of one here. We're going to go around the outside of another. Oh, and 3rd place got it, overcooked it. third place slid and smacked the wall, so that is actually now a pass that puts me into the podium positions. We'll park it on the apex through here. We'll get a little wobble on the exit. Okay, now we are really under pressure though. We've got a car all over the bumper. Now, don't excite the rear of it. We know how much it likes to slide, given the opportunity. And out the other side we go with a good run up the hill. Where is the blue car going to go? Is it going to look for a way past? I think so. I think we're going to have to defend here, which we will do into the final corner. Park it on the apex. Don't give them any room. Now, this will be killing our lap time a little bit, but there's not much I can do about it. At this point, we've got to defend. I know we're going to have to defend in these battles. Are they going to look to the inside? No, we can chase. We can defend sensibly down towards turn 1. We will go on to the brakes here. Well, I mean, you're going to have a terrible run on the exit there. You're going to squeeze me all the way to the inside. I think they just overdrove it under brakes on that. Yeah. It's just that my car can't quite vanish completely down there. Ooh, that's a kick of oversteer. And I don't know whether there was contact. The game does not really do you a very good job of telling you if there's very small contacts. You don't really get any feedback, like through the controller or anything. So I don't know whether I actually made contact or whether they were just struggling. They might have like bailed out of the corner when they realised I was still on the inside, possibly. Not 100% sure. There we go. We have got 1.6 seconds back to them. We can now try and focus on clean laps. Second place can catch the leader. They might start fighting each other. They might start really slowing each other down. It is possible that we could see some of that because they are close together. They're going to start fighting. If we can keep this 1.6 second gap, I'd be happy with that. That was not a great lap, but we were fighting. Turn 1 was very compromised. So we'll see what we can do next time around, where we are less compromised. Get it stopped for the first corner nicely. Try and get on the power as soon as I dare. But don't bloody spin up the wheels. Yeah, we do seem good through sector 1. Not as good as Renault, they're faster than us. But we pulled a gap a little bit to the car behind. Once again, it's kind of balance the car nicely through here. When you get this section right, it's great. It's so easy to slide this car if you get it wrong through all of this, which we are about to do here. Come on. No, we're going to lose some ground with the car behind there because we did not get that section right at all. Third gear, I think, is what we want there. Cars ahead actually not pulled away this lap. It's down to 3.9. We've lost big ground to the blue car. Blue car got some speed this time around. I think I'm braking too early in some of these places. But, again, it's still on the whole, let's just be neat and tidy sort of approach. Yeah, it's not too bad out of the final corner, because, again, we're pulling away. Oh! Down to 21.9. I mean, we know we're faster than that. Don't know where we were not so quick that lap around. I think there's a little bit of my brain is just being slightly cautious because we've got third, we've got 2 laps to go, and I really don't want to put a wheel on the grass and spin. The car behind was really quick through turn 1. That was really fast through the first corner. We weren't that much slower than the cars ahead. The car behind is on an absolute flyer at the moment, so we may well have some company by the end of this race. We're going to definitely have to work, I think, for this third position. I don't want to lose it, but equally, I don't want to crash out of the race fighting for third, but I don't want to lose third. It's the difficult balance here. We're not having a good run at the moment. The speed is kind of evaporated a little bit from us. Oh, there we go. That was not good enough. I mean, they have got a slipstream, which will help them a little bit. I don't know how effective it is from that. I don't know how close it to be before it starts becoming really effective. I'll tell you what, though, our lap is actually not far off our fastest lap of the race. And they are really shifting behind us. If they've got a great run out of there as well. God damn it. One more time around, 21.6. Oh, they're going to be close enough. Oh, it's tense. I'm nervous. Heading into turn 1. Oh, it's too early on the brakes there. I mean, we will at least be neat. We will get a good exit. Was a little too early, though, under braking. I mean, where the opportunities are going to come later on in the lap for them. It's really the final corner is probably your best bet for an overtake. Through here is difficult unless you're side-by-side on the way in, because they're going to have a look, but we're just going to cover the inside here. So we can send them the long way around. I'm not going to leave a gap on the inside for them here, which we don't. It's my least favourite corner on the track. Oh, and I've got a lot of understeer. Come on, I'm not even looking at the radar. Oh, they're close. Are they going to send it? I mean, I'm going to have to defend. There's nothing else I can do here. We're going to have to defend up towards this final corner. Park it on the apex. Make it difficult, which we do. They weren't close enough to sweep around the outside. Oh, bloody hell. Actually, we got a faster lap. Despite defending on that final lap, we did actually pick up some pace. Woo! We got a podium! Woo! Good news! Bloody hell, that was hard work. That was really hard work right there. Oh, but we got it onto the podium. 5 seconds off the leader. Yeah, we had moments of pace. We had a couple of good overtakes actually. We did a couple of spectacular passes around the outside that were difficult to make it work. And we found a way to make it work. And then we kind of lost some pace towards the end. Oh, I think everyone else picked up speed, probably more to the point. Yeah, I'll take a third. I will take a third in that one. That was good fun. That was good fun indeed. And breathe. Right, we will do one more. We will do one more. I'll see if we can qualify. I'm going to hazard a guess the game isn't going to let me. I don't care. I've done the racing etiquette thing. Oh, you're not giving me my I got a podium. You should give me a third. I don't really know how this track... Or maybe that's for, like, proper events. Ah, well. Alright, we've got, like, 7 minutes. Chat, do you reckon I can get a qualifying time this one around? Can we beat Blakey? Here is the question. Can we out-qualify Blakey? Will we find Blakey in a race? Will we find any FailRace viewers in the actual race? I have no idea. It will be the race where I find the FailRace viewers is the race where I completely beans it up. That is almost for sure. Medal for time trials. Okay, I didn't know how it works. Never really paid much attention. This is the first time I've really done much online with this game, as you might have been able to tell by the fact that I'm surprised it's broken. Right, here we go. We will try and beat that 20.8. I mean, in general with these daily races, if you get on pole, you get the front row. If you can escape away from the chaos, they're short enough that you're probably going to be okay. It's always the difficulty when you're marred in the pack, because you're fighting, and hell, just the rolling start itself gives you a bit of a disadvantage. It'd be fun to see these with random grids. Random grids, sorry. Like random starts, maybe do a rolling start occasionally, or do a grid start sometimes. And maybe random weather as well, just for fun. I get, daily races and so on, but you throw in some randomness. It's always good. As much as I like Bathurst, I am not very good at it. I don't really know it very well on this game. I've struggled enough learning this bloody track, let alone trying to learn another one in a different car. No, that's too wide. That's not the line. It's all there. I got greedy. Yeah, I've just about learnt this track. It's a nice, simple layout. Let's not go and confuse my poor brain. I'm not the best at GT Sport, as you are learning. So let's just stick with the track that I might actually be competent at. That's late. No, that's actually perfect under brakes. It feels like it's late. It feels dicey as anything. Yeah, when you go past the 100-meter board there and jump on the brakes, I'm really worried it's just not going to stop. It does, but it doesn't feel like it's going to at all. Now into this middle section we head. If I can, I mean, we're going a little bit quicker this time around. Come on, Mazda. I want to go quicker than Blakey. That's all we're after here. It's so far so good. We know we're going to be making some time up on the final corner. I don't know if I need 4. I don't know whether it's worth ever going to 4th gear through there. Just boot it out of there in 3rd. Actually kind of works. Actually does. Okay, I'm going to stick with that going forward. That will be my attempt. That will be my line, if you like, through there. This is a little wide on the way in, but might mean we can straighten it up nicely for the run to the line. Oh, is this going to be good enough? I think it's going to be close. Is this going to be enough to beat a Blakey? Yes! We've beaten a Blakey! Blakey's probably gone faster than us while we were doing this. 20.7. Woo! We've done it. I mean, we're cheering this, and we're not going to actually get to race Blakey, sadly. Blakey was just the goal to aim for. I mean, that would have been enough actually to put us on pole in that last race. So who knows what field we're going to end up with in this one. I'm not going faster this lap, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, so that previous lap I was really quick in this mid-sector. Found a lot of pace there, which we haven't found this time around quite as much. But yeah, definitely the whole like 3rd gear, kind of lift and coast it through here is the way to go, I think. In fact, that's actually surprisingly good for what I thought was a wonky line. I'm very surprised that line carried as much speed as it did there. Oh, there you go, the more you know and everything. Oh, that feels so dicey under brakes there. And out the other side we head. Not quite going to be as good a lap, but I mean, if I can run 20 point low 21s, high 20 point somethings in the race, we stand a good chance. I mean, we stand a good chance of doing it. It depends on the lobby, though, of course. It really depends on the lobby we get stuck in. If you get stuck in a very skilled lobby, that will not be enough. We've seen people in the 19s. We could get an easy lobby. Hopefully, we'll get a mostly FailRace lobby. That would be fun if we manage to just dump us all together. Not that it's likely, but you know, we can live in hope. We can live in hope that we will find some FailRace people. Come on, game. You've got to give us at least one lobby with some FailRace folk in before we end. I know you've been mean to me a lot today. The MX-5 races have been fun and have made up some of my dislike for this game. I mean, I don't dislike the game. It's just because it's so broken, really. Right. 3rd gear. Yeah, that's got through there nicely. Rally crossing. We're still going very quick on this lap, despite a little bit of a rallycross session right there. I would remove the bot, but we're on a quick lap. That was too late. That was too late. That was... I knew we were on a half-decent lap, and that was me being greedy. That was me being unnecessarily greedy. Shouldn't have been that. I say shouldn't have been that. Oh, well, not that it would have mattered. Oh, I'll tell you what, that would have been so frustrating. That would have been so frustrating had that happened. Oh, no, you're gonna... If I miss the race because of that bollocks... 30 seconds. Whew. Okay. Chat, where do you reckon I'm going to be on the grid? We could be right towards the front. If we have a lobby like the previous one, we could be mid-pack. We could be like 10th or 11th if we have a fast lobby. I very much have seen Murphy's Lap of the Gods around Bathurst, and well, then the McLaughlin one as well. Does McLaughlin still have the lap record there now when it was repaved and went stupid fast? I don't know if McLaughlin's has been beaten yet. I don't know if the new cars will, when they come around, if they're going to be faster. I don't even know, when are they supposed to come around? Oh, this is a fast lobby. Yeah. Hey, we've found a Blakey. We've found a Blakey and we've found a Max Power who has got a very, very, very cheesy sandbag lap right there. Right. It's going to be me and Blakey. This is a very quick lobby. Jeez. This has got a lot more difficult all of a sudden. This has got a lot more difficult all of a sudden. This is not going to be fast. And we're going to be back to fighting over... well, we're going to get to find out. We're going to get to have me and Blakey race each other. That's fun. And, well, I expect Max Power to go forward because they were very quick. Alright. Let's see if we crash into... I mean, let's not crash into Blakey. Team Orange, let's not crash. For God's sake. For once, let's not manage to bungle into each other immediately. Who knows what we're going to see with this one. In theory, I mean, in theory, this race should be quite clear. I think, in theory, we're probably not going to see much of the other cars in this race. I suspect they're going to vanish away. Okay, that is on power. I was going to say, making sure that was on power. We weren't getting done with the fuel map. No, we've got full power. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's pray for a good race. Let's try and keep everything clean. We know so Reynolds was in our last race. We know they were pretty quick. They ended up second. We will try our best to maybe get ahead of them. Top 10 would be nice. Here, there is some running wide of a car there. We might be able to sneak our way past. I think Blakey got in trouble at turn 1. I don't know what happened. We've lost to Blakey. Blakey may have got a bump from behind into turn 1 there. Whoa, he got very sideways. I don't know whether that was cold tyres or whether it's just a bit too aggressive on the old steering or throttle, sorry, by me. One of those, a little bit too much, and we are in trouble. But we didn't get past, and that is the important thing in all of this. We didn't actually lose a place, although we are about to lose one now because that was terrible. I left it too late to lift off the throttle. The only saving grace, actually we did get some power. The only saving grace is out wide. We at least got a half-decent exit. Oh, half-decent exit speed. Park it on the apex. There's a spin up ahead. Orange car is facing the wrong way. But we are through that one. I mean, I say cleanly. It wasn't really clean, but we are through. Right. We're going to have to defend into turn 1 again. The car behind knows it. Oh, no. Okay, well, they are going to go for a dive into turn 1. I will let them try it, because we are going to be very late under brakes. We know there's a car there. We'll give them space. I'm hoping they're going to be slow on the exit. Sadly, they are not as slow as I was hoping they were going to be. God damn it. They are going to have a look to the inside now down here. If they can pull it up in time, though. Because we are still going to keep the nose there. Not quite. Can't quite do it. No. Good pass. I couldn't quite fight that one at the end of the day. And there's a time where you've got to just accept, okay, it's not quite gone my way. What's the right word for it? Readjust and sort of settle and then try again later. Don't fight a lost cause completely because you'll put yourself out of the race. Like, I think we might have the pace to race these cars. So don't do something dumb. Bide our time and we'll wait for a better opportunity. Hopefully will come a little bit later. That's the goal at least. Whether it will or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, don't crash yourself off going for a sort of half chance. We've got an okay... no, I say we've got an okay launch. I thought we did. It just then didn't really go. There's a lot of snaking going on down the straight. We definitely might be here to pick up the pieces if things start falling apart, which they might. That car ahead's got a great run down into turn 1 again. It's going to have another look to the inside, but of course that's going to make them both a little bit slow. Green car tried to cut underneath. Oh, I pushed my luck a little bit too much there, and I think the cutback is going to work. Yep, indeed it is. Green car is passed. We have not quite got our braking sorted at the moment. We have got a reversing car. That's a lap down, I think. So I don't think that's relevant really to this. Because, yeah, we haven't gained a position. We were in 9th already, I think. Could be wrong, though. Not really paid enough attention. We're in the fight, though. We're in the mix. I mean, up ahead, they've got a fun squabble going on for, like, 5th place. We will get on the power and slide. I think Blakey got unlucky and got munched somewhere at the start of the race. We are clear. I mean, the car behind sort of 2 seconds is not really changing that gap, which is good. That can stay there, so I'm not having to worry about defending. I can kind of just focus solely on the attacking. We've had another good... I tell you what, that car ahead gets a great run off the final corner. I don't quite know how they do it, but they get an amazing run. We're down to 21.4. Good lap by me, or a better lap by me. Not perfect, but yeah, much, much better. Are they going to have a look into turn 1? Thinks about it. Oh, it's a long way back. It's a good attempt. Gets a big slide, though. We're trying to pick up anything that can come our way, but I can't quite make the most of it because there were cars everywhere. Green car moves across to defend. We might be able to cheese this note because the yellow car is going around the outside. It's a huge slide from the green machine. There's a door being left wide open for us to have a look through. But they're going to still be on the inside. Oh! That was hell. Like, it was always going to happen at that point, I think. This is proper MX5 Cup. This racing, this sort of stuff, where you're swapping positions every other corner. This is why I love these sort of cars. When it goes right, it's really, really good fun. The only issue is we're letting the silver car behind catch up because we are really squabbling for position now. I mean, we've all got quite a lot of pace, but we're all slowing each other down a lot, and it's just trying to pick your moment when you're able to make a pass stick somewhere. Now, the yellow car ahead is slow off the final corner. We're going to have... I mean, we've not got much room down here. We're not going to be close enough for a pass. I don't know what's going to happen up ahead, though, into turn 1. It's going to be all sorts of a mess going down here. Oh, see, I had a great line through there, but I couldn't use it because we were all getting boxed in behind the cars ahead as they were all sliding and fighting each other. The green cars going defensive once more. I mean, can we pick up something here? Maybe. If anybody stumbles over each other, car ahead's not going to leave a gap on the inside like it did last time around. We're just trying to look for an alternate line, especially if they all bumble into one another. We're going to get a good exit here. Maybe. Green car slow on the exit slightly, but that's fine. We're on a little bit of a... No, we're on a good line, actually, through here. They're squabbling amongst themselves. We've got a good run, but it is the outside for the final corner. It's not quite going to work. Oh, again, awesome fun racing. Yellow car's going very defensive up here. Not great for lap time, but great fun overall. I mean, 5th is not really escaping from this group at the moment at all here. 5th is kind of a bit of the bottleneck as we all get stacked up behind. Yeah, we are under threat now, getting caught from the car behind. They're all fighting each other. We all draft down this start-finish straight. Everyone thinks about doing something at turn 1. I'm not going to be close enough. So I'm just focusing on get a good exit out of turn 1, which we do with a wheel on the dirt. But I can't do anything with it because the two ahead of me are almost side by side. Yellow's going to defend like crazy to the inside. We are... I mean, if we can get around the outside there, great, but we can't. Yellow's still sliding. There's half a gap to the inside. We gave Reynolds a little bump. It's only a little one through there. They're still fighting for position, but I can't get past two cars in one go. And that time we spin the wheels ourselves, trying to be a little too eager on the throttle. Now, is that yellow car out a bit too wide? No. Oh, I've managed to make a complete hash of that corner myself. Ah. God damn it. Oh, we're getting caught. We are getting caught, though at least this time now, turn 1, we might be free to take however I want. See, I think maybe that wider line there is better. I feel like I like the neat and tidy line. but I don't think it's actually working for me. I think we're better off diving late into that braking zone. Will the car behind? I don't think it's close enough to have a look into turn 1. I'm expecting fireworks perhaps on this final lap from everybody up here, to be honest with you. Yep. And there they go. There has been whatever that poor car in 5th place was, has been very unlucky, as is the car in front of us. Got bumbled into by a late braking, slightly out of control yellow machine. We are going to carry a lot of speed there. You left the door open. Hey, you're going to put me on the grass, I will put you back wide. Lead on. I don't know if we got lent on around there a fair bit. I think we did. I mean, that was a little bit rude, not going to lie, on that one. The door was left open, so we fired it, and then we got pushed off for taking the opportunity. I mean, it was a little bit 50-50 maybe. To me, it feels like we were lent on quite hard, having made the mistake of leaving the door open. They're having a right old squabble up here into the final corner. They might all fall over each other anyway, which does look like it's going to happen. We're going to get one. I don't know if we're going to get both of them on the run towards the line here. No, we're not, because you're a twat. I mean, 7th should be pretty much disqualified for that. You can't do that to another car. But to be fair, the vehicle in 5th also should not have done the dive that it did at turn 1. I don't think it was intentional, a dive bomb. I don't think. I think they were late on the brakes and missed. I think they missed their braking and went into it. But it did, unfortunately, take out 2 cars ahead. Still, up until the final lap, it was a great fun race. That was a very, very good fun race, that one. We had some really good battling, and then it gets the final lap and everyone goes silly. I mean, yes, Signum I do feel bad for a little bit. They got bullied quite hard at the end of that one. Although they did push me off at one point a little bit. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. There were some there was mostly clean racing. So yeah, at least we were in a fun little group for the majority of that one. Yeah, Vins was really unlucky. Vins was the one that got dive bombed and spun, which was, yeah, very, very unlucky there. But there we go. That was some GT7. Unfortunately, the custom lobbies are completely knackered, which is such a disappointment. So we couldn't really make the most of those, which is a real shame. I was looking forward to some of those custom lobbies. However, those MX-5 Cup cars were awesome. Aside from some final lap, well, complete loss of any sense, we've had some really, really good racing with those around there. The sport mode is one of those things. Sometimes it can be amazing. You can have wonderful racing, and then other times it can be terrible. You just never know what you're going to get. We were quite lucky, I have to say. Was very lucky with the races we got in all of that. Anything new on here, because I've not really paid much attention. No, nothing different. But yeah, Gran Turismo 7 is still very broken, however many months after launch, which is a little bit of a disappointment. However, I have had fun. I hope you lot have enjoyed this as well. I know this isn't going to get the most views of anything I do, but I did want to have a go with this. I have had fun. As I said, I know I am more of an entertainment driver than I am a outright sim racer, but I have very much enjoyed this. I can race, I can do the wheel-to-wheel stuff, as we've seen sometimes when needed. Not the fastest, but yeah, I do have some good fun when I come around to this sort of stuff. Now, nothing really. I mean, that's kind of cool, but nothing massively exciting on the old used car lot. Well, the most exciting thing is that, which I already have, and possibly that, but mostly that. That's so cool. I love it. However, that is going to be it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. A very big thank you to those of you who donated. I think I read everyone's message out. I do apologise if I missed any. Oh, Luckbee, thank you very much for an incredibly generous donation right at the end. Much appreciated indeed. Yeah, thank you. As ever, Luckbee doesn't leave a message, but it is much appreciated. Oh, and people wanted to see my garage. Sure, you know what, we'll go through the garage just quickly before we end. Why not? As Luckbee so very generously donated, we'll stay for just a couple of minutes and I'll walk you through. Oh, I forgot I had this. Ah, the A220 race. I love this thing. This is awesome. Forgot about this. Look at it. It's so cool. It's so cool. I want more games should have this car. I didn't even know it was really a thing, but it looks awesome. So yeah, I've got that. I don't even remember when that came around for sale, but I've got that the second I saw it. The car list on here is good. It's exciting. There's quirky, weird stuff. It's just a shame it doesn't work properly, the game. Civic Touring car, also another great one-make race car. I've got a Tundra, I've got a Beat. I mean, you win that from license test. The Red Bull, I've never driven it. Not really my sort of thing, those cars. There's a few modified goodness in here. I've got a safety car. Because why not? Why not have a safety car? Got a Mini. Tuscan, always cool. Got the little Coppin. Coppin, I'd like to see that in games. I mean, like a lot of these, the Evo 4s, don't see that the 4 very often in games. A lot of general Japanese cars. Got the Escuda, of course. Got the little Toyota Sports 800 going on. I have got a because we were going to do pre-racing at some point. When the servers work, pre-racing will happen. Look, if there's a pre in a game, we're going to race it. It is just the unwritten rules of FailRace, pretty much. Some more normal... I say normal cars. Like, this is just sort of stuff you expect to see in a game. Mustang, 4C, Evos, F12, and so on. This thing's cool. I like that they've got the old Red Pig or whatever it is in the game. The big old Benz race car. That's always fun. So, yeah, I don't remember when I picked that one up, but I've got that one. Also, the Di Tommaso. Don't see that very often in games. You see the Pantera sometimes, but you don't see anything else they've ever made. Got some rally cars, for good luck. 155, I love the DTM car. I got a Silvia touring car. I do have a Sauber C9 as well. I got that when it came up for sale. Not that I'll ever drive it or be any good with it, but I do have it. So there we go. Yeah, it's a pretty good garage. I've not spent the most time on this game. But, yeah, I really enjoyed some racing. When we got it working, it was great fun. I'm not the best at this. Maybe over time I'll do some more racing, do some more practicing, and we'll get some more streams on this one. We'll have to wait and see, though. Hopefully the servers will work one day. But, anyway, that is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a good